We have shit to do. So, hi. Let's jump into it. Hello.
Hello.
Cool. How's it going?
I've just been asked to run a one shot on Wednesday or Thursday for new people and Rome,
Oh boy.
and you just started apologising about them.
What?
That's a good start.
Mm-hmm. That's what you like to hear.
Yeah. I already have like one shots that I ran before for level 3. Just stick around forever and just run one of those again. Could be chaos. Does mean in theory I do 6 sessions of D&D in a week. In
Yeah,
practice.
I feel that. At one point I was doing 5? 6? I don't know. It was a lot.
Yeah.
Especially when you have to wake up at 4 a.m. for it.
Yeah. It's the joys of schedules.
Mm. Hello. How's it going, guys?
Good.
Just gonna get some more water.
Okay.
I'm just surprised that I woke up this early.
Oh, I hope today's session isn't gonna be shit.
It probably won't be.
I'm sure you guys can make it fun.
Yeah.
Should just make it a drinking session where your characters get drunk and go on adventures. Miscellaneous adventures.
Happy fun times.
Like we did on your fucking campaign.
Yeah.
And I stole a fucking saw.
A slightly enchanted sword to make sure it never rusts.
Yeah, very slightly enchanted sword. Saw, sorry. Just waiting on rage.
Blackjack and hookers.
I hope the audio on stream isn't too shit. I don't know if it's picking up my fan or not.
You can check.
I think I checked your stream yesterday. The only thing was you were quieter than people on your Discord.
Yeah, it's difficult to like get the audio mixing properly sometimes.
I don't know how like Moon Boys keep ending up getting the oh shit moments of Cruiser are here now. Oh no.
Yeah. Sucks to be the people that are missing out, honestly.
Yep. So, unfortunate timing, but the rule was established in advance.
Yep, if you miss it, you miss it.
Gotta keep my momentum going, obviously. And bring more madness and stuff like that. Yeah, there's very few reasons why something from Titansfield could be back in the planet.
Yeah.
It's like it's not likely just to show up in a random place.
Right. Even so, I'm stumped right now.
Even so. Weird priorities that need to be done. Save the cheerleader. No, wait, that's the wrong thing. Save the girl. Kill a vampire. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm so excited to go
apocalypse.
fuck him up. Part of me's hoping that he'll just be like, no, I don't think so.
Probably will.
And then he's immune to radiant damage. And before he's immune to radiant damage.
You already know that he is.
Right, yeah. Which is all that I can do, so...
For he's immune to every bit of damage, you're like, oh. It becomes a puzzle of, your weapons don't work. What do? And that immediately like stops Minus's plans, because all do is whack.
Yeah,
Can't do radiant damage.
That's kind of a wheelhouse. Aaron dies, does that mean Van Can dies?
No.
That's good.
I don't know. If Aaron dies, technically Rankin's no longer subservient to Aaron, so there's that.
Gotcha.
Although,
Are we gonna get a letter to go kill Van Can?
there is a theme to the people you're getting sent after. Once you figure it out, realize what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Once you figure it out, you gotta figure it out.
Right. That's generally how figuring out things works.
Same with the house. Just want to save the girl. It's a bit confusing that the most logical thing currently is the big spaceship landing. You're like, oh, at least we know what that is.
Mm-hmm.
The only confusing point is where it's going.
We should just fucking... just go back to the Eye of House and just be like, yo, what's happening in this house?
5 levels of exhaustion later. No idea.
Fuck.
It's going to be an interesting recap. So you met Palor,
Yeah.
you met Kellenvor, who, another god.
If I
You met
didn't,
3 gods.
if I didn't know that Dan was better than it, I was getting the vibes of you're on the Titan field, you still have to go fight the Baylor. Like the whole thing had been a big hallucination.
Just gonna write that down. Titans Field. One last echo of Titans Field before you can permanently put it behind you, hopefully.
I pulled that on my players on Friday. They went, like, they were doing this stuff, and they went and investigated some disappearances in a forest, and they fought some pixies, some like Sealy pixies, and eventually they returned back to the town, and things were just like a little bit off, like a little bit weird, and they weren't questioning anything. So I led them through this entire session where they were fighting zombies, which don't really exist in this world because necromancers aren't really a thing. Like, magic isn't super available. So they started fighting zombies, didn't question why they were zombies. One of the zombies had a letter on it saying, "Hello, my name is Dead Pete. If you find this, please return my necklace to my owner at the Bear Beast Inn." They didn't question that at all. They were just like, huh, okay, guess we should go do that. And just like, they went back to the town and decided to do that in the morning. And I was like, okay. So they went to sleep, and in the middle of the night, a massive horde of zombies started attacking the town, and they were just clearly outnumbered. Like, absolutely no way to win. And if that wasn't clear enough, an Illithid showed up, a Mind Flayer showed up, and started mind blasting them. And one of the clerics that they like, one of the NPCs that they were with, started screaming, "It's not real! It's not real! It's not real!" and was losing his mind. And they still didn't know what the fuck. They still didn't gather what was going on. So yeah, finally they were like, I'm gonna try and wake myself up. And I was like, okay. They passed their wisdom saves and they woke up in these like silk cocoons with like massive vines down their throat. And yeah, they'd been in the forest the entire time, trapped in these silk cocoons that were designed to like fuck with their heads so much that they die, and then their souls get taken to the one of the Fey Lords. Yeah. Yeah. By the end of it, they just silently went back to the inn, realizing that the entire session had just been one giant like shared dream, and yeah, they were pretty quiet about it. It really fucked with their heads. Fucking this chair keeps going down on me.
Yeah, there's something you can rely on. It's players missing small details, big details, screaming signposts going. Yeah. You're saying none of this is real.
Being literally told that it's not real.
Like, when I'm doing some of the weird stuff, it's like, yeah, you'll know that it's not real until eventually it starts to become real, and you're like, oh no, oh, yeah.
Kaloi said, dude, Alvin's basically a paladin now, works for a god in exchange for power. Jesus. Stop.
It's like a warlock.
Yeah.
Get him, Bora. Yeah, that's going to be an interesting one. It's just like, here's Aaron, next day. Here's another name, next day. Here's another name. Like, slow down. But to be fair, you like had a lot of debt to pay off originally, which you did, which meant you got back to even, and then he's just given you a big name where if you actually get it, you'll be fine for a while.
Right.
I like how when my players accidentally teleported to hell, they picked up like a lemure demon with them that looks like a defected mudfish. It has like a movement speed of 0. Its name is Claude, and it has only one thing in its mind, and it's like getting attention from quote unquote mom, and mom will be whoever he like gets to pick him up and hold him and carry him around. And he's like basically a whiny toddler, but if you give him cloth, he'll chew on it for an hour and spit out like a gold nugget worth of like 1 GP. So if you can tolerate his like neediness and like whininess and like carry me, Bobby, you get like slowly can cultivate gold for yourself. So they've been carrying him around since they basically adopted him, but they are convinced that he has some secret power that he's gonna transform into like what was that like in Avernus, the fucking Holophant thing, that he's gonna like turn into something like that or more powerful demon, or that there's something in him. And the entire time I just let them like speculate and muse it like, oh, maybe if we can get him this thing, then he'll turn into like this, and we can like win this. And I'm like, there's nothing to him. He's just a whiny toddler.
Annoying little cunt.
Yeah, it's fun.
Like,
Watch them like. Yeah.
Kaloi said, my face when the next name is Sindri Purwickin, and I have to find the man whose identity I accidentally stole.
Write that down.
What were you saying?
Have you figured out the theme yet, Colour? Even though you only had 1 or 2 names on the list, have you figured it out yet?
Yeah.
He's in the chat, stream chat.
I could actually
Ooh.
look at your screen, like stream chat, and see if he's replying, but that would be effort.
Yeah, that's alright. I'll relay info.
Oh dear. Where is Rage?
And he's like, "Fuck you! I just wanted to be a miner, and now everyone thinks I'm some genius inventor trying to bed every woman that I see." I don't think anyone thinks you're a genius inventor. Soz.
Oh dear.
I mean, me and Purge
Have you
do
been
it.
cured of your narcissism?
Yeah, I wasn't trying to get Squiz back to being a devotion paladin with that. I just wanted him to not be fucking psycho or as psycho. He can still be angry, but he can just be less psycho.
Yeah. Well, curing madness is something that a god can do.
Yeah.
But he's made a note of, I'm angry now.
Yeah. I'm gonna find the people that wrong me, and then I'm gonna fucking kill them.
And he comes back to kill Jason.
I didn't wrong him. I just bullied him for his entire life. Dude, I saved him. Why would he be mad at me? He'd just be a poor little peasant if it wasn't for me.
It's like when he's actually reached like level 20 from smiting devils all of his life.
There's still a tiny bit of narcissism, but it's not as full on as it was because of the madness.
Madness. Will anyone notice who doesn't know? Who knows? Could bring the Baylor back. You know, there's some enemies that are like due to reform. Like the Baylor can come back at any point. Death Knight.
Vengeance Paladin Baylor.
You could have the Death Knight, the Baylor. He's not a Paler anymore, so he'd have to be nerfed again.
That's true. It'll be funny to see if they notice. Yeah, I don't think Jason's smart enough to notice.
Mad.
I would
And
start
a lot of gold.
before Raid shows up, but I kind of need him to be here for the beginning of the session.
Kind of need people to be in D&D.
Something to that effect.
It's always the awkward thing of, I was just about to do something with your character, but you've gone AFK. Oh, my terrible hit points.
Excuse me?
You are excused.
What do you mean terrible hit points?
For a barbarian, I am on the lower side of where I should be. Which is bad considering I'm meant to stand in front of things for you.
Don't worry, I heal.
I'm ending up.
Do you see the smidgen of heal?
Smidgen.
Yep.
Tiny, tiny bit. I'm here.
Hello.
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 I did my spell.
Oh shit.
I didn't do my spell. What to do?
That's good. Did I do anything at all? Ever?
Did you guys level up at the end of last session or before that? I can't
At the
remember.
end of it.
And do it.
Yeah.
Did I do spells? I did. Okay. Pretty easy when you only have one spell, right?
Fucking warlocks, man.
Ooh!
Raid-
I cast Eldritch Blast and nothing else, because all of my other spells are for Social interaction, and Ash don't even know she's a warlock. Oh yeah.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
You go asshole, partner.
You've had your last yee.
So I'm just doing something before we start. I could have been doing it this whole time, but my brain is slow and dumb.
You like that?
Noted.
Mood.
Yeah. Rage.
Hello, yes.
You know how in your campaign,
Yes.
Petra had that fucking, like in her dreams and shit, she had
Yeah.
that thing that dragged her underwater.
Yes.
I had no fucking idea what that was, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Until I was doing research for one of my other campaigns, and I came across that creature, and I was like, that makes a lot of sense now.
Yeah, it is. The Kelpie did. Love to see it. Pega. They're great, dude. I love, like, random mythologies for random creatures. Like, I just remember reading a book where it was all just about, like, Selkies and Kelpies and people, like, from, like, that realm living in the human world and being like, wow, that's super cool. And then Scott was like, yeah, water thing. And I was like, Kelpie. Hands are really cold. Oh god. I'm trying to type something and it's hurting my hands to type. Good.
Tried wearing gloves.
I just have a really hot coffee next to me and I'm just gripping it tightly.
Tightly with force.
Tightly with force, dude. Forcefully with tight.
Firmly grasper.
Firmly grasp it.
Boo, 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 boo.
Probably shouldn't grasp it too firmly though, because literally all of my mugs have cracks in them.
Grasp it till it showers.
No, I like these mugs. Everybody knows that they're my mugs because nobody else is insane enough to drink from like a massive fucking beer stein for no reason.
How much
What else
coffee
would
do
you
need?
drink from?
All of it.
Well, everything. Literally everything I drink goes into one of these mugs. Water, juice, alcohol, all of the above.
Yeah.
Coffee, tea. Yes. Blood of my enemies, you know.
Oh god, I always forget how few of you there are in this game. Little babies. Little babies all by yourselves. Okay.
Please. Ah.
Yeah. So,
Shouldn't kill you.
not good. So, last session, you guys... Fuck my ass, dude. Shut up.
Yeah,
No, I don't think we did. I think we did something else.
No, oh shit, that's this session, never mind.
yeah.
Yeah, last session, you guys continued your investigation into the strange happenings around the town of Quaylor. You began by interrogating Jack's wife and slowly uncovered threads of a story. You were suspicious of this young girl who seems to have strange, almost supernatural abilities. She was able to outrun, or at least match the pace of Lelan, who is a very fast, four-legged creature. You found out that she has the penchant for biting people and playing with wolves. You continued your investigation and eventually found out that this girl, Caroline, is the daughter of not Jack, but another man. Some kind of strange creature living in the forest. You ventured into the forest and eventually confronted the creature, whose name you found out was Faradell. Faradell explained that he has no intention of killing Jack, and that you've got the wrong guy, that another of his kind is laying waste to the forest and uniting the packs of wolves, turning them into twisted shadows of themselves. I also have music up, by the way, if anyone wants to join. There you go.
I think when you're streaming, you have to invite us.
Yep.
Yeah, I think you can now hover over the
Quiz game
like
channel.
the call.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it will be able to. You can join that now. It's kind of cool.
You made your way and had a civil discussion with Faradol, and decided to join forces in taking out this lichen creature. He showed his true form to you, which is the form of a massive, big fuck-off werewolf, which none of you had ever seen before. You all swore yourself to secrecy about it, and promised not to get any of the townsfolk involved, because, as Faradol says, if they're involved, then they're going to basically come and burn down the forest to get rid of whatever's inside. That's just how humans are. You then ventured.
Fucking humans.
He then ventured back to the town, where you decided to take up an investigation into someone who has recently been wronged by the city. You understand that that whatever this creature's intentions are is to take revenge on something. The biggest target being the city, because his tactics and his wolves' tactics are out of pure anger, not of survival, not of hunting, out of pure anger. They splay their prey along the ground in a show of force. On the way back, you were attacked by some black wolves, and you were able to see part of the ferocity of them before some of Faradol's wolves came to your aid and did basically nothing while you cut them down.
Came to our aid.
I dropped
They
in
were
the
there, and then they ran away, seeming to go on patrol once more. You made your way into the town and began your investigation. You found out that a few people have recently been wronged in the past month or so. A man named Homeless Joe, who was kindly just dancing out the front of an inn when some drunk merchants came out and started shooting at his feet to make him dance. Faster, he was then arrested by the guards because the information that you were able to gather was that they were trying to save face and save the reputation of these merchants, because they need their business. You also came across the identity of a banker who was recently wronged out of sheer stupidity, because he invested all of his money into a silver-tongued salesman and got swindled. When he told the guards about it, they put up a poster saying, "Hey, watch out for this man." You investigated further, found this banker's house where he lives with his crotchety old mother, who wasn't very nice to any of you. And you eventually found tracks leading into the forest. We ended the session with you finding a ritualistic looking altar in the center of this clearing, covered in dried blood. Ash,
Yes.
as you're looking over this bloodied altar just ahead of you, your mind is ripped from you, and you are flooded with visions. Very sporadic, very photographic like images that just boom, boom, boom from one set piece to another. The rest of you see Ash's eyes turn completely white, and black tears start falling from her eyes as a blackened crown starts forming on the top of her head. Ash, you see a man being led by strange figures onto this table. He's then strapped down, and a knife is plunged into his chest.
Mhm.
You then snap back to reality. Oh, there goes sanity. And these blackened tears in the crown dissipate.
Now, what the fuck was that? And why does it keep happening?
There was an altar and a man on it, and then they cut his heart from his chest, and that was weird.
And why exactly do you know that?
I don't know. It's like I'm remembering something that I've obviously. I mean, I never saw it myself. I don't think, but it feels like I'm remembering it anyway.
Are you aware of your bad makeup choices when this happens?
What, what do you mean by that?
Yeah.
I
mean- This has happened once or twice before, and I remember my dad saying that I really shouldn't go out too often.
And now you are far from home, outside all the time.
Well, yeah. My business didn't go too well, so, decided to move it.
Did Asus business like fail because she kept going like
Scaring the customers away.
Maybe.
from her point of view, she's talking to a customer being professional, and next thing she knows, the customer's like running away.
Just told them a prophecy of how tomorrow they're gonna get cheated on.
But yeah,
Oh, BLB, 1 second.
Rage's juice is done, now we can leave.
Oh, fuck this chair. Yeah, so you guys are standing in front of this large, open clearing. You're about 3 hours, maybe 4, from the town. It took you a long time to walk here.
Well, I've known nothing about magic, so I'm gonna stroll on over.
Uh-huh.
Well, let's go see what this is about from up close. Perhaps there is something informational.
Turns around, notice no one's following.
I am following. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm in.
I'm just kind of like checking Ash, like making a general health check, and just like patting her down, like it's okay, you'll be fine.
Anyway,
Is this an
Just
archway?
ready.
Yeah, it's like you can just walk straight through it.
Walking through an archway.
Yep.
Because that's what they're meant to be done. Stop there. I assume the runes that are on the ground are on the ground.
Yeah.
Oh, it's... So I wouldn't want to step on the runes before someone comes over.
so
I gesture down.
Okay, I'm
don't
sorry.
want to step on these in case I disturb them.
Yeah, you see that the entire altar is just covered in dried blood, and like almost like a full layer of just dried blood. You can barely see the stone underneath, and there are ritualistic looking arcane sigils all around. Noel, you probably recognize that. You'd recognize the nature of the symbols, which is to be, a foci for arcane energy.
Mm.
That reminds me, I must make you a blood pudding.
Confused.
You never had blood pudding before.
He's writing his book. It's just an awkward time to remember that. Looking at the altar.
it's a moment of, oh, right. Why?
Just starts rubbing the bridge of his nose.
He's raised by a chef. He knows food. And isn't too squeamish around blood because he's probably had to like slaughter animals and things.
It doesn't matter. And then he'll go down and inspect the runes closer to see if he can try and guess what type of magic it was used for.
Yeah, roll me an investigation check. Just roll me an investigation check.
Okay. Deep.
Okay. And then roll me an Arcana check.
Big brain.
Big brain. Yeah, these symbols look unfamiliar to you. They're like, you can clearly discern the nature of them, as I said, which is to channel like arcane energy, and you can gather that this is the central point of that. Mixed in with what Ash just said, it seems like someone was on this table, something happened to them, and it's so far out of your wheelhouse that you're not entirely sure. These symbols, you've never seen them before. You've never seen them used in your like time at the academy or anything. So they do definitely resemble arcane sigils. They just don't look familiar to you.
I am going to sketch a few of them down so I can research them later.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
While he's doing that, reaching over, I pulled out like a woodsman's axe and just kind of scraping dried blood off the altar, like,
Okay.
like not stepping forward on the things he's drawing. I'm just trying to clear some of the blood off.
Yeah, you walk over and you start scraping, and you start seeing there's something either painted or like covering the base of this altar, like below all the blood.
I look over to what he's doing and will leap over onto the altar so he can continue drawing and just keep scraping.
Yep. It doesn't take you very long.
I love not knowing what the consequences of magic might be. Just like,
We love magic, dude.
Yeah, you scrape, and it doesn't take you very long. The entire altar, like from one side of the other to another, like from the width of it, there seems to be a symbol on it. The symbol is kind of like a spiral with like something dripping off the bottom of it. Kind of like that. It's obviously more detailed than that, but that's just the general idea, is that it's a spiral, and then there's like, if it was red, it would clearly, it would be something kind of liquid, just like dropping off the bottom of it.
does this mean anything to a chef? Probably not.
You can roll me an intelligence check.
Oh boy.
That's what we're here for.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, you've never seen this symbol before. If you have, nothing's coming to mind.
Have I perhaps seen this symbol before?
I think you're still like 7
Yeah,
miles away.
you're about 40
True.
feet from the
Jesus.
altar.
Yum.
So okay.
Hello.
For me, like sketching the runes, do they still look active or are they just like done?
Oh, they don't look like they're active at all.
Okay, I would then just like put that up saying it is safe to walk around the runes. You're no longer
Oh.
active.
Zoradin stood on the most dangerous place. Oh, that's good.
I just look up, see them like, oh shit, back to jumping. An eye on in case something happens. Like,
Anyone who wants to roll me fuck. Sure. Roll me. Everyone can roll me an intelligence check. Just trying to determine like what the best way of approaching this would be. Okay. No. This symbol definitely seems religious. So you could roll me a religion check to see if you know what the symbol represents.
God, my brain is fucking huge today.
Yeah, it's definitely not an arcane sigil. You learnt about most of them. Obviously, you haven't learned about all of them since these are brand new ones to you. But this one doesn't seem to follow the same kind of runic structure. It seems to be like a symbolic, symbol. And as you think about it more, you aren't a religious person, but you know of the gods, and you know of. I assume you're not a religious person, but
No, he's not.
yeah, you know of the you know of the pantheon, and you know of the different gods and everything. That seems to be the symbol for the archdevil Firth.
Oh no.
Are you sure you should be up there?
What?
Firth is the archdevil of misfortune.
It's just a rock carved into a shape.
Quickly
Somebody
write down. Get off
probably
the rock. Get off the rock.
Off the rock. I
Off
also
the
just
rock.
noticed something kind of funny. Zorodim is jumping around on top of cursed rock, and is still more intelligent than Ash.
Oh boy.
He doesn't believe in magic. Just wait until he's summoning his own ghost. Then he might go, hang on, there's something to this.
And like how in terms of intelligence, it's like two of us are 0, and Ash is -1, so Noel is like, oh god, it's all up to me.
Oh
Are
god, I
these
started
good?
myself.
Are these like tall pillar things?
They're not really tall. They're like 5 feet off the ground.
I jump off and we'll inspect this one to see if it's got any symbols.
Okay. You roll me an
Including
investigation
looking
check.
down on the top of it because I'm taller than it.
Roll me an investigation check.
Each time I get to intimidation, like, I'll scare the pillar into knowing.
Yeah, you start looking over it. It just seems to be like a Blake rock. It's just like shoved in the ground. Yeah, doesn't seem to have any like noticeable symbols or anything on it.
These are clearly rocks.
Aggressively intimidate the DM into giving you information.
We've cleared the blood off the altar. It's not got any more secrets to be holding.
Yeah, I mean you scraped off enough to see this symbol. It doesn't seem to have anything else that is noticeable.
I'll do a quick look around for some bloody tracks then.
Okay. Roll me
Or
another.
for any other tracks that aren't us.
Yeah, roll me a survival check.
I'm a survivor. I'm not rolling well today.
Yeah, you start going around.
Wanna ask help because Lalan is just not doing anything. He's just like, oh god, oh jeez, Rick, oh jeez.
Based
Oh, jeez, Rick.
based on the fact that you came from
Uh,
this direction, you didn't see.
Would Zordon ask for help? No, he's busy going,
Fuck.
you solving crimes.
I saw the
Test,
DM
test, test.
measure something behind us, and I'm like, oh no.
Hold on.
No.
Hello. There we go.
Hey.
Sorry,
Hello.
my mic cut out. I said based on the fact that you were coming from this way, which is what you're sort of measuring, and you didn't see any tracks. Your natural thought, even though you don't specifically see anything right here, is probably go this way and have a look up there.
I'll look around at the rest. Based on no particular tracks, I propose this direction. Unless there's rock is going to do something.
Koi, would I know if there's like cults dedicated to the Archdevils? At all?
It wouldn't surprise you, but you don't know of any.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, Ash.
Yes, hello.
Are you a cultist?
What? No?
Yeah, I'm just.
She has
Wait,
been
so-
staring awful long at that symbol.
Insight check.
She's too stupid to be a cultist.
True.
At least be willingly a cultist. Should just be like forced into it by accident, let's be honest.
I'll write down in my book and just inform the group that that is the symbol of an Archdevil, and we should be wary in case there's people around that may interact with the Archdevil in any way.
There's something more than just a normal devil? What?
Electro eyes show up, you're getting a fucking Electro and Archdevil.
Oh boy!
Oh god.
I Alon faints.
Yeah, you just hear as Lon just flops to the ground behind you all.
Oh no.
You are the ones that are doing the devil thing with all the magic. Also, our friend seems to have fallen over, and that kind of delays us moving away from the rock.
You do not see any change in his face.
Could I beat that with my insight?
Try.
Might as well.
Holy shit.
Oof.
Yeah, no, there's no changes on his face.
I'm hoping I'm getting all my shit rolls out now.
I'm getting all my good rolls out. I'm fucked later on. I die later today.
Yeah, dude. Can I just like go over to Lala and just try and lightly wake them up?
Resuscitate.
Alan! Alan, wake up! Alan!
Roll me a persuasion check to see how well you can persuade Lon to wake up.
Sure, dude.
Persuade the unconscious. Yeah, sure. You kind of devolve into just grabbing Lalan's shoulders, just wake up!
Wake up!
It's better than what I was about to do.
Okay.
Pull out all my spices and just right up your nose, like, that'll get you up.
Snort the nutmeg.
The demons are consuming me.
People actually do that.
That sounds horrible. Is it not like horribly poisonous? If you have too much.
2 teaspoons of it can be bad for you, but it's also a drug and pseudo medicine. So
Yeah.
Can get you high.
Yeah, yeah. Love it.
also makes baking go really well.
Isn't it the whole thing that it like makes you lose a lot of water and makes you super thirsty or something? I don't remember.
Can't
It
remember.
doesn't matter.
Strange cultish altar. Let's talk about
Yeah.
spices.
Nutmeg, dude. That's
did you
where it's
expect
all
to
at.
I just put away my nutmeg. Well, I'm so glad I've got spices.
I
But
think I have wood.
right, yes, wood.
I like how there's a spell to put people to sleep, but not a spell to awaken people.
It's a slap in the face.
Wait, isn't there a spell? I think there actually is a spell.
There's a
Well,
spell
it's
called
like-
awaken, but that makes stuff into like awakened shrubs.
No, I mean like there's a spell that you can cast and it gets everybody like it wakes everybody up and lets them get up without needing to use half their movement on that turn.
Well, it's not a wizard spell.
What are you guys?
Don't
What are you
remember
guys doing?
what it's called. Yeah.
Guys,
Getting distracted.
Uh-huh.
direction. That way.
Sure.
He's just gesturing. Have you got any other ideas? Because bloody altar, that sounds like a clue. As much as it's just a piece of rock.
Anyone can
Sounds
roll a
like someone
survival
was trying
check
to
to
do
look for
something.
tracks.
Well, if we run into demons, I'll try not to run away.
You haven't run away from Ash so far.
Bruh.
Is she a demon?
Ash, well,
What do you-
well,
what are you
Zoradum
talking
said,
about?
Ash, well, Zoradum says that. So you just kind of look past him, kind of mishearing what he says, and you just see very clear, multiple like footprints leading
Yeah.
towards, around, towards all the way around, and then away from this altar.
She just isn't even like, she just stops like listening, and you can see she visibly does, and she literally just does like a little loop of the entire thing, and then goes this way, and then just starts walking off.
With her ears just
That was
closed
the
and
direction I was pointing.
Yeah, it seems, it's,
Just to catch it.
it seems that there's about at least 3 humanoid tracks leading towards the altar from kind of different directions, and
Yep.
then multiple leading away.
Okay.
Grabbing some water.
It's like, well, there's at least 3. And just stop pointing out all of the different points where I can see the tracks. It's like, there's some there, and there's some there, and there's some there. And she's just walking off.
As you begin walking, you hear the sound of you hear the sound of growls as emerging from the tree line around you, multiple black wolves.
Uh-oh.
This one's further back.
Don't you fucking faint again.
I need you all to roll me initiative.
Don't do. I'm sorry, don't do. No!
Shit, that wolf is quick.
Don't do it! They're fast as fuck, boy.
Jesus Christ. What am I rolling today?
Okay. Did everyone roll?
You
Sweet. Yeah, you just hear the sound of growling as these wolves begin to prowl out from around the tree line around you. This one leaps off this like little 5-foot ledge and charges towards Zoradum. It jumps up and bites you. It does actually.
It does.
Ow. Can you make me a strength save, please? As this wolf leaps down from this ledge and then just jumps up at you, jaws straight open. You put your hand up defensively and it latches onto your arm and starts pulling you down towards the ground. But you're able
Stop
to just
it.
shrug it off, shove it backwards.
I
and,
say stop. I'm like got half health already.
Yeah, as you can see, it like this black smoke kind of emanating from its jaws. Lulan.
I was thinking, like, how do I guess I'll just, since they are kind of like, they say, like the gap like here. So if I can cast like, entangle right, like in front of them.
Entangle's
Yeah.
how big?
That's,
It's a 20-foot cube.
yeah, like square.
It's a square.
Yeah, 20-foot square.
It's like that, and then go like that. Oh shit.
Yeah, basically just like cover the area in front of them.
Okay.
Like that.
Because I assume the wolves would like run in front. Or something like, yeah.
So like
basically that.
there.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. It
What
needs
is
to
the
make
fuck
a
is my DC?
needs to make a death save now, right? Will succeed a strength save or be restrained by entangling plants. Okay.
Yeah. 13 is the DC.
Cool. Strength save. Okay. This wolf is entangled.
Oh yeah. Can I, as a bonus action?
What?
It's fine for now.
Yeah.
I thought I could. Wait. Zoradin got bit.
He did. But
I'll just like do that. 3 health and 1 temporary. I'm helping!
At this point, I'll take everything I can get if I can get to my initiative. I think we'll be alright.
Listen, it gets better with levels.
The
Oh,
yeah.
but I can
currently he's
only
just looking at
expend
his
one.
arm as it just starts to knit together and goes, oh, that's nice.
Yeah, Lalan, you see these wolves emerging, and you just kind of jump backwards. And as you do, this arcane, this arcane energy kind of flies out of you and plants a seed into the center of this square. And then just suddenly poof, sprouts out. Vines start gripping everything in the area, wrapping around this wolf's paws and up its legs and around its body.
I'll take a step back because owls.
No.
That's funny.
If I look around, there's like very small pebbles and stuff, isn't there?
Yeah.
I'm gonna start doing a very a strange hand gesture towards one of the petals, and it starts floating in the air,
Uh-huh.
and then let's say put that wolf there, and it's just gonna catapult towards it.
Nice.
Dex save. Okay.
Please fail. I failed, not failed. So it just
Werewolf.
fires fast and hits a tree.
You just destroy a shrub in the background.
Yeah.
You just roll for a werewolf.
Oh.
What? Oh no.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Not good.
Stinky.
Oh, stinky. There you go. So 15
It
then.
matters.
Yeah,
Rough on it.
you just start rock bending, earth bending, as this pebble just lifts up very shakily, and then just, much like the scene in the Avatar movie, it slowly moves through the air. it slowly moves through the air, and the wolf just kind of steps to the side.
Dude, I can picture this so clearly in a house.
Is that your turn?
Understandable, it's his first turn cast is going, yeah, that's my turn. Actually, you know what? I've pissed off that wolf, I'm gonna walk back a little bit.
Okay, good idea.
Protect me, Squire.
This wolf is going to probably be a dipshit and get itself entangled. Let's see. Strength save.
It's only when it's
Really?
Oh, it's only when it starts its turn?
yeah. It's only when it's cast that people get restrained in that.
Oh,
It's just difficult terrain now.
gotcha. Okay.
I see.
How far could it have gone then? Because
It got stopped there on that square, the 35, if his movement speed is 40.
sure, it'll just stop there.
So technically that square is 10
Thank
feet
you,
to
wolf dude.
move into.
Stop.
This wolf is just going to do a leap over to here and attack you with advantage.
Mhm. Yep. That'll hit.
Ouch. This one is oh yeah. Actually, I don't think it's on a square properly. There we go. It's going to full dash, not just to here, but around behind you, Null.
Oh
Leland, you get an attack of opportunity.
Hell yeah. Get bonked.
no!
bitch.
Hold of opportunity.
Wait. Yeah, two-handed.
What, the two-handed? Oh,
Oh,
shit.
that hits.
Oh! Bonkum.
Yep.
Ooh!
Big 4 damage.
Absolutely phantom.
This wolf is gonna get to here with 15 feet, and then so it's 10 feet after. Okay, 10, 20. I think it can get to there.
You're doing his best.
Yeah.
Doing his best.
Ash.
Hello. Well, plot twist. Ash doesn't turn. Panicking. She grabs a dagger. She's gonna stab the wolf in front of her.
Okay.
It's restrained, right?
Correct.
Sure. Advantage stab.
Let me see if that hits.
Oh.
It just barely hits.
This
As
is like
you-
scrapes at its arm.
Yeah,
As,
You just pull out your dagger. I've never done this before, and then just jam it into its neck.
oh god! Help!
It just
All those blood.
yelps out in pain as it tries to struggle around in these vines that are gripping it. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. This one is gonna move 5 feet to there, and then 10, 20, 30. It's gonna get to there. Zoradin,
Okay.
it's finally
Well,
your turn.
I'm already carrying a woodsman's axe, so it doesn't make much sense to put it away just to get it out again. So, not get it out again, but to switch to cleavers.
Mm-hmm.
So I will get angry, even though I don't think it'll help in the long run. And I will swing the great axe down at the wolf in front of me.
With advantage.
Yep.
That hits. Excuse me, Jennifer.
Jennifer!
You
Jennifer!
you swing Jennifer
It's just
down,
a woodsman's axe.
and it
It's
cleaves.
got Jennifer carved on one side.
It cleaves cleaves the wolf in the neck and fucking decimates it.
That's a lot of damage.
Mm-hmm. Is that your turn?
You realise the barbarian's been going easy, going, nah, I'll use my cleavers. I'm gonna back around to this side of the wolf
Okay.
because I'm very injured.
It's dead. So Lalan.
Oh,
Zoradin
legit,
is
dude.
bleeding profusely.
Is he?
Yes.
I have shit health for a barbarian, and I've been hit. Yes.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
I hope you accounted for the
Yes, I did.
+1 temporary health. Very
Yeah.
big. Well, I'm worried of this wolf just like killing both of us, so I'm just gonna bonk it with my stuff.
Uh-huh.
Not gonna bonk it.
Yeah, that
Just to
misses.
kind of whoosh,
Yep. Whooshes past
bonk
its
it
head.
into the fucking archway, and then turn around like, oh, I'm fucking bleeding, get another bomb, and that's when I'm out of the bomb. Hey!
That's more than a smidgen.
It's more than
Yeah.
a smidgen. We take these.
Okay.
Take those.
Smidgen of healing.
Yeah. I can probably run to you and like actually cure wounds next turn, but
Ah.
If you
In
survive that.
theory,
until then.
I'll be fine.
No.
Well, there's a wolf right in front of me, and I don't like that.
Correct.
Wish I had
I'm
shocking
gonna-
grasp right now.
I'm gonna
Yes.
try and chill touch it, so disadvantage goes right in front of me.
Okay.
Holy shit!
That's a big chill touch. Big 4.
4 damage.
Big 4. You're like
Yeah, nonetheless,
you're like
not
the
familiar.
the death by 1,000 cuts.
Caressing it in front of me, like, hello, go away. Yeah, and I'm nonetheless, I'm not moving.
Okay. This wolf is gonna. Whoa. This wolf is going to kind of squeeze in here and do a little bit of a bite against Ash.
Please. Ah, misses. No, that hits. That just hits.
Oh,
Oh, unfortunately.
yikes. That was a lot of damage too.
It is a lot of damage,
Mhm.
but I still have a little bit of not death from before, so that's fine.
Okay.
Ow!
This one has been it's been training its eyes on you, Zoradim, as you moved around it, and it's going to try and bite you. Nom. Oh,
Oh! Yo, at least that crit was double one.
Oh.
Alright, hold on.
Oh.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Yikes! That is a lot of damage. Holy shit.
13 gets reduced to
6.
6.
Yep.
So 8 damage.
8 damage total.
Oh.
Still standing.
That's good.
There goes the smidgen of heal.
Yeah.
Fine.
That would do it.
This one,
What
after
do
you've just gently caressed it with an icy cold touch, is going to try and bite you, Null.
Nope.
Nom.
That hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ow. Ow.
Strength
I'm
save.
alive.
I've been forgetting to do the strength saves, but yeah, strength saves.
That should not be disadvantage something. I'm hinged.
Okay.
That should be advantage,
I need
so I'm
to-
fine.
I need to roll one as well.
You are now
I'm on my
prone.
butt.
Yep.
I'm on my butt.
It's just fucking tearing into you while you're on your butt, and it's now your turn.
I
Wait.
get up.
Hold on, I just skipped a wolf's turn,
Oh no, there's a wolf.
and nope.
There's still
It's
a
gonna
wolf.
walk up, and
And I'm on my butt, so that's
you are on your
advantage either
butt.
way.
It's yep, still advantage. Oh,
Yeah, I'm unconscious.
Oh no.
Holy fuck!
I'm very unconscious.
Uh huh.
Wait. Yeah, no, okay. I don't die, but I'm unconscious.
Yikes. Death
Isn't that
saving
what the
throw,
death save
please.
was?
Let's say.
Oh! Oh! You're back up, boy!
She just gets up, and as soon as she gets up, tears pouring out of her eyes, fucking wolf teeth coming out of her mouth. She has a crown on, but instead this time, where like the normal like looks like kind of regal or whatever, it looks like it's made of bones.
Uh-huh.
And just roll the health for that. So I.
Holy shit!
You went from being dead to just being fine.
And then I'll just like disadvantage Eldritch Blast the one in front of me because that's all she knows how to do.
Okay.
This
It
one.
still hits. Which one, sorry?
The one above me.
This one.
Yes.
Okay.
And as soon as she like gets up, you just hear like reverby around you. The Red King comes. That's my turn.
Okay. I did the wisdom save, but oh, it's frightened. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, it's frightened.
Sweet. Yeah, it is now frightened.
The gotcha, dude.
Okay.
Holy moly. Holy moly.
As you drop to one knee, and then you just eyes boom straight open, tears pouring out. You just stand back up, point your hand out, and just blast this wolf straight in the face. It yelps out in pain and starts backing away from you. I'm gonna do a wisdom save for this one because that was some shit. Okay, yeah, no, it's fine. It's going to, yeah, it's gonna get to there, and try and bite you. Nom.
Okay, that
What
does
does
hit.
these
I'm knocked down,
rolls do?
and I'm going to hellish rebuke it.
Okay.
So you just get, she just gets bitten, and then she just pulls a tear out, and it just like literally launches black flame just into its face. See if it. Bonk.
Dex save. Dex.
Still takes half, at least.
Yeah, it's still big 7. Okay.
Better than nothing.
That's turn Zoradum.
Yeah, we're going to talk about this when I'm less angry.
Yeah, that's some.
He
some
drops
shit.
the woodsman's axe and draws the 2 cleavers
Yep.
and smiles as he will begin recklessly hacking at this wolf.
Okay.
You know what?
There's a
you
way
know,
to
smack it.
barbarian, and it's always reckless. Rush, rush! Ah! Here we are.
That hits. Okay, 9 damage.
And then
That hits. 6 damage. It's almost dead. As you've just started boom, 2 big hits into its to either side of its neck.
Yep. That is my turn.
Lalan.
The wolf is still alive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he is.
Your friends are almost dead.
Yeah,
I am very hurt.
you are.
You are.
Okay, well,
You have 3 people that need
I
healing.
can only. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna do the big brain move,
Okay.
Or Galaxy Brain.
and actually no, that's probably fuck, man.
Probably fucky.
Yeah, yeah.
Best point.
So who is most hurt?
Uh.
Well, I don't want to say it's me, but I'm currently on 1 HP.
Yeah.
That's the most risk is probably.
Yeah.
Ash.
They're both looking pretty fucked.
We're both pretty fucked.
But if the barbarian goes down,
and
the
his is
tank-
more effective health, to be fair. Oh, that reminds me, I need to make a con save, don't I, for going down?
Oh yeah, you do. Nice.
14.
I'll give you a free reroll for reminding me.
Is 14 enough or not?
You
I
got.
don't know.
I'll work it out, but you should probably roll again just in case.
No.
Yeah,
Take the fast one, take the
14's
fast.
fine.
Okay.
Because it's how it works.
Cool. Yeah.
So I'll try to get there. Can I even? Oh my god, I can't
Oh.
reach.
No. We all perish.
But it's fine. It's like 5 feet too much. So, you know. Yeah,
Maybe like that. Alas.
well, I'll try to move like here, see what happens with the opportunity attack.
Okay.
You just gotta
no.
try first when you
Yeah, you're
like,
fine.
can I leave?
It
Hey,
just-
at least Noel can back off on this wolf now.
Yeah, it just snaps at your leg as you run away.
Okay, no, don't die. I'm gonna go heal Saradin first because he's who I can reach.
I'm about to be a whirlwind of blood. Don't be near that. Yeah.
And also he's the one that probably can kill most of them, so you know.
So yeah.
Understandable. I am a CC bot.
Whoa, big 11.
Wait, I just remembered something. I have the Eldritch Invocation of Grasp, so it pulls things 10 feet towards me, and I hit this guy. Does that mean he gets yeeted through me?
No. He doesn't move at all, which is why I didn't bother doing
That'd
it.
be
I did
really
see that though.
funny. Pretty funny though.
But yeah, I guess I'll just like cast Silale on the staff just in case.
Okay.
It's bonking.
No. Run.
time.
How
Run.
the fuck does the wolf look in front of me?
He's still standing. He's definitely bleeding from his head where he's been bonked.
Okay. I can get to like here.
It's towards the
Is there any wounds
Gotcha.
over here that look more fucked?
Yes.
Yeah.
That one. And that one. Probably.
Yeah, this one looks the most fucked.
Okay, I'm gonna try and chill touch him.
Okay. That misses.
Fuck. I'm dead. GG.
Is that your turn?
That's my turn, yeah.
Okay. This
don't
wolf
have any bonus.
is going to attack you, Ash.
Let me mark myself as reckless in some way.
She's gonna advantage Nom.
All that hits, and I'm unconscious again.
Bye bye.
Ah shit. Here we go again.
DC-10 concert.
Oh.
Yeah, everyone's favourite concert.
Yes! Oh, well, I'm losing a body part. Unfortunate, really.
Isn't it? If you pass it once in the fight, you don't
I
have to do
say
it
you
again.
can only get injured once in a fight.
Gotcha.
Mm.
Gotcha. That's fair.
Mm.
Okay.
Actually-
Roll me d 20.
20. Oh no. I mean, I'm still not conscious, so I could still just die, but we might as well anyway because it's funny. Bonk.
8. Okay.
Concern.
Yeah. You
If I remember, lower as
Your wolf
better,
curve,
right?
is going so well.
the yeah, the wolf like lunges towards you, wraps its jaws around your arm, and starts yanking you down to the ground. You just fall to the ground unconscious, but it keeps pulling and pulling. And Lalan, since Zoradim is kind of ragey, you hear this distinct snap as your arm gets broken.
Oof. That's rough.
Nothing but resting. I think is meant to be the.
Nothing but.
Thing but.
Yay! Okay, this one's
Gonna
gonna
shoot
attack you
myself.
with advantage, Zoradim.
Yep.
Actually,
Walk off! Stop it!
okay, it doesn't get an attack bonus to this, so yeah, you're fine. It's supposed to be doing a blood frenzy since it's yeah. Anyway, okay, no,
No.
you're getting chased.
I know it's yes. Please go away.
Normally it's a normal bite though, so there's a 14 hit.
That hits and I'm unconscious. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Well, GG guys. GG.
I didn't think we were gonna die today. Oh fuck.
Roll me a d20.
G.
10.
Right in the middle.
Okay. Yeah. This wolf, annoyed at you getting away, leaps after you, and it just turns its head as it wraps its teeth around your side and clenches down. You fall to the ground, and it starts tearing into your rib cage almost.
Oh no.
yeah.
Stop.
You get
I need
internal
that.
damage.
Oh, that doesn't even affect me because I can't do either. I don't have actions.
So it's gonna literally step on Ash's body and make its way over to Zora. No, wait, no.
He's scared.
When does the
Terrified.
when
still.
does the scared go away?
As far as it says, until the end of your next turn.
Oh,
That's it.
so it's fine. It is
He's
no
still
longer.
terrified of my dead body.
Didn't you terrify it last turn? And you've already had your turn since you had to do a death save.
Have I? Yeah, I did. Yeah.
So-
No, the death
No, I
save was when
came
they
back.
got.
Oh. Yeah, I got up,
Okay.
turned, hit it.
It's gonna run this
Then
way.
die.
Just made a death save. Yeah.
It's gonna run that way.
Yeah.
There you go. Death
Cool.
save.
This is the second death save of the entire fight.
Yeah.
I think.
Okay.
Okay, one success. This wolf is going to walk over to Zoradim. Get,
Okay.
get advantage on its attack.
That hits.
Okay, and it's your
Uh,
turn.
Oh, well, let me just do some health. See, I have no fear. None at all. Just ignore my health. I will offhand cleaver the one on top.
Cool.
Recklessly, because that's all we do.
That hits.
There's no point now.
It's dead.
Jesus.
Just.
Holy shit.
With 3 health.
Yeah, and the main hand will go down onto the one that just bit me.
I need to remember to keep fucking strength save, but that's okay. You
I would have got up anyway.
yeah,
Okay.
you're fine. Yeah, you cleave your first offhand cleaver down against the one that had fucking next to no health, and you just stab it into its neck, blood starts pouring out as you spin around and stab your dominant hand axe into the other wolf, and it drops to the ground, dead.
Great.
It
And
had
then I'm
11
going
health.
to angrily charge over to here and be stood. Because
Okay.
I was facing in that direction, so the only like facing
Yeah.
off in that
Yeah.
way. So the only person I saw go down was
Ash.
Ah.
Lalan,
Yeah.
you have a choice.
I mean, I thought
I've got this one.
I could like hop in, like make good berries, and then just like dispense 1 HP to like Null and Ash, but that's gonna take like 3 turns because I assume it's an action to like give a berry.
Yeah.
So I'd have to use like this turn to action make them, and then do it like next turn. And that's
Yeah,
kinda,
that'd totally work, yeah. They wouldn't die.
Yeah,
before then.
but also like this wolf is gonna like smack me, so I'm just gonna like
Should I wear his ass?
no, I'm healing you because it's your
No.
turn and you probably
No.
can kill it better.
Get 5 health.
And I'll just try like stabilize Ash.
What?
I'll just try stabilize Ash like next turn.
Okay.
I'm just gonna take like a step back still.
No.
Yeah.
You just felt this warm arcane energy flow through your body.
I'm gonna.
Your eyes
scream
shoot
at the
open and you
wolf
see
and
this
go-
wolf bearing down on you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna scream at it and cast Cause Fear.
Okay.
If it passes, the fear is in yourself.
For fuck's sake. I'm dead.
Alright.
Bye.
Well, GG, GG.
You scream at it and it just growls down at you.
I'm just gonna stand up and hold my dagger weakly because I'm just gripping like ripped in and they just ow.
Zoradim, you see this wolf is about to clamp its jaws down on Ash before you approach it, charging towards it, and then it turns its focus towards you and lunges out at you with a bite.
Bring it. Fuck off!
Okay. This one's fucking dead. This one
You
is...
would have advantage, actually.
Oh, because of reckless?
Oh shit, yeah, reckless, yeah.
Any
Reckless.
attacks
Oh, no.
against you would have... Yeah.
I only attack recklessly.
Shit.
Not fuck off.
Right. So that would be 4 and 1 damage. 5.
Cool.
I'm fine.
Okay. This one's going to
I'm living
attack
the dream.
you. No. Okay. You pull out
I'm missing.
your dagger weakly, and it just lunges towards you, and you just go and like up to the side, and the jaws just snap the air.
The clutch.
Clutch.
Okay, this wolf is no longer scared, so it's gonna spend its entire turn making its way back, and it's gonna dash to get around to like here.
And you have to fight another day.
Ash, death save.
Oh boy.
Remember, you still have a free reroll from your inspo.
Corey, I hope you accounted for the entangle still up.
Yeah, I did. It
Nice.
dashed. It didn't get to do anything else.
Yeah, that just making sure.
Yep. Okay, this one's dead. Zoradim. This one's looking fucked, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
It's got like
That was
a
the maths I
giant
was doing in my head.
It's got like a scorch mark across its face from where it was eldritch blasted.
Okay, I'll try the offhand cleaver at the one that's just running around me. Just recklessly, of course, because
Of
this
course.
is the only way to barbarian.
Well, they're gonna get advantage anyway, so you may
Yeah.
as well. Okay, big 3 damage.
Take
It's still standing as you cleave it across its face. It kind of recoils and then growls at you.
I spin around and let it meet the other hand.
Turn the other cheek.
Okay, big 12 damage. It's still standing as well. Now they're both bearing down at you, as you can see that the glowing red eyes start to burn brighter. I feel like the
Yeah.
next attacks are gonna hurt a bit more if they
Deal with
hit.
this one. Yeah.
Lelan.
Jesus fucking Christ, man. So yeah, I don't have spell slots anymore.
Just bonk a wolf. It's fine.
You have Shillelagh, go, go, go.
This
Yeah, I'm
one's
just gonna
looking
go.
kind of fucked.
Go and
This one's also
flank
looking
this
kind of
guy.
fucked.
Murder it.
Yeah. I'll just bonk this one.
Okay, that hits.
Smack.
Bonk.
Yeah, you bonk, and you hear a distinct snap as you feel that the weight of its skull get cracked open, and its skin kind of folds in on itself as it falls to the
Right.
ground, dead.
Now we're
I
fine.
haven't, I did it again.
As far as I'm concerned, we're good, right?
Okay. Null.
Fuck. I could
Low
either.
magic setting where all the casters are falling back on their actual weapons.
Yeah,
I could either stab it, or I could give myself temporary hit points and try and survive.
Okay.
There's only one way to do it.
Flip a coin. We'll stab at them.
All right. Good luck. That just hits.
Oh,
Stop!
stab!
Yeah, you jam your dagger forward, and it opens its mouth to snap at you. And at first, as its mouth closes around your hand and your dagger, you kind of feel like, oh fuck, I missed, and it's gonna tear my hand off. But then it recoils as you see that its daggers pierce the top of its mouth, and it's now growling even more intensely at you.
Oh fuck, it's still alive!
Is that your turn?
Yeah!
Okay. This one is going to attack you, Zaradim.
It's got advantage.
Yep. Oh,
Okay.
fuck. It should be more damage, but I'm not gonna be that mean.
Well, no, that'll put me down regardless, apart from relentless
endurance.
Uh,
Yeah, it should have been a bloody frenzy bite, but who cares? Yeah, you just
Jesus.
this wolf bites down on your arm and starts tearing in, and you feel yourself kind of waning for a moment, and then you shake your head, and shove it off of you. I'm only going to make you make the strength save. This wolf is going to attack you, Null. Good luck. Oh fuck.
Ah!
You don't need so many nat 20s.
Hang on, I need to actually
Oh.
total
That
that.
full kill you?
I
Holy
need to
shit.
total it.
That's 11.
I have 1 point off full killing me.
Oh. Okay.
Back down I go.
Yikes.
We go
this
again.
one's dead. Ash, I need you to make me a death saving throw, please.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh boy!
Oh, and Null, I need you to make me. Oh no, you already have an injury, don't you? You're fine.
Yes!
Wait, we're already having an injury.
She
I'm
failed.
already suffering, let me be.
Zoradin.
Perish, man!
Recklessly
Uh-huh.
murder.
Please do. Yep, that hits. Yep, that fucking kills.
Please help!
You remember when you said don't climb on the altar? Run, jump,
Ah!
and literally jumping down onto it with the offhand cleaver.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
Yep, that hits.
ooh.
Okay.
Oh no!
If I could roll more than
Your
a
fat
one,
low roll!
You see its jaws open up as if it's about to try and devour Null, and then you just leap down on it, cleaver in hand, just straight into its back, and it just recoils a little bit, and then turns its attention towards you.
Fuck, it's still alive.
Lelan!
stand on this.
So, who is it? 2 death fails?
Ash.
Ash.
Yeah, I'll
Go
just
fucking-
try stabilize her.
Yep.
Please don't fail me now. That is. Fuck.
Oh,
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
No.
Come on, just not 20.
no. 20 is not
Okay.
14.
This wolf is dead. This wolf is going to turn towards Zaradim and advantage bloody frenzied bite.
Yep. I'm down.
It goes down.
Fuck.
Ash.
Yep. That wouldn't be an advantage, but it's still fine.
Okay, you're still fine. Death saving through Ash. Okay.
Next turn, I'm either alive or I'm dead, boys.
Zaradim.
Holy moly.
Death saving through, please.
Nah, he's fine.
Okay. Lalan.
Jesus, wake up!
This wolf.
Oh my God.
This wolf is looking fucked, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Last chance saloon, dude.
It's also
I'm
looking.
trying to.
It's also looking like it's about to start biting into Zaradim.
Stand up, everybody on the altar.
Well, if I do get there, I can do that. No, it's 30 feet. Fuck my life. I remembered it was like. But if I move back like 10 feet and then 30 feet.
That doesn't mean a
Yeah.
straight line. Oh no, it's straight
What?
towards. It's weird.
If you move back 10 feet and then sprint like that, you fucking get him.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll,
So it
go
looks
for
like
it.
he's about to run away. But then.
no
turns
one sees
around
it,
and
so
like,
it's fine.
glum, glum, glum.
Who's
Oh,
hit?
but who's like the carders hit right?
Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh. You.
Push to the face.
You. Spin around. Charge towards him. You rear up on your back legs, and then you boom, boom, kick him in the face with your hooves, and then swing down as you're regaining your balance and whiff straight past. You think that you've missed completely, until it drops to the ground in front of you, dead.
And now he's just like.
No.
Out of the woods.
Stay.
Not good. Not good. Not good at all. Ash. Okay, Ash is
Stable.
stable. Zaradim.
Sure.
Okay. Lalan.
Trying to stabilize. No, I think he's on 2.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm on 2 fails, no successes. Oh, thank fuck.
Okay, you're stable. You're stable. Okay, Zaradim.
Sure. Sorry, it's fine.
Okay, you're all stabilized, and yeah, you'll wake up in 3 hours, unless something wakes you up before then.
Hold on. What's my default of
No,
waking
it's
up?
the fucking.
Okay, Ash, you can roll one as well.
We haven't like we treat unconscious people for 2 hours.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Those 2 hours, there's no way he can like track them all, unless he
I feel
can.
like because you can carry really like heavy shit.
Yeah, what's your carrying capacity? It's like 30 times your strength score.
Strength score is 14.
So 14 times 30 is 420
I'm on-
pounds.
Nice.
You can carry me easy, dude.
So what's everyone weighing currently with all your equipment and stuff?
I am a total of just under 200.
Okay. No.
I am around 200
I'm 190.
as well.
Okay.
Like I'm 180 and then like 9 pounds for my equipment.
Well, I don't think.
I'm 110 and like 80 pounds for my equipment.
Well, I don't think that Zorodin weighs 20 pounds. So
Yes, bad.
I'm 189.
Why do you have so much shit? What the fuck?
I have a lot of shit, okay? Wood carving is difficult work, dude.
Books aren't that heavy.
Equipment weighs like 73.
Mine is 83.82.
Mine's a 9.
Why is it all so much? Jesus. Ugh, that's really
I
funny.
can't.
Fuck, I should have
Uh,
pocket sanded the wolf.
yeah,
Pockets out of the
yeah, Zorodin's like 300 pounds all up.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus fuck.
He's a big boy.
Hold on, I'll check something.
You go pee real quick.
Okay, so,
Just heard you
I
discussing
can't-
the weight of Hawk.
Yep.
Yes. You big
I
boy.
can't. I mean, nobody's still fatter than Lalan. He's like twice your weight.
Lalan got that dumper.
Yeah. So I can't carry them like anywhere.
Nope.
Like all three of them. So he'll just like
Ash, you rolling for your
My what?
wakey uppy times? 1d4?
Oh, I rolled it first, I got 3.
I got 3.
Yeah.
Okay. So 3, 3, and 2.
so he's just gonna like sob the entire time, just like track like everyone into like probably like here,
Uh-huh.
like into a corner, and try to like kind of camouflage them so
You
they
could- you could
can be safe.
Do medicine checks to tend to their wounds so they can get some health back.
Oh, can I?
Yeah. I'll say that you can, since you have 3 hours to kill. Just roll me a medicine check for each of them, and that'll determine how many hit die they can use.
Yeah, I'll just like I was gonna like spend like all my wild shapes to like be a wolf for 2 hours and just like fend off anything coming my way, but you know, I'll do the medicines. Like 3 of them.
Yep, 3 of them. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Wow. Null, Ash, and Zorodin, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Null, you can use 3 hit die. Well, sorry, you don't have 3 hit die. You can use 1 hit die. You and Ash can use 1 hit die, and then Zorodin can use both of his.
Fuck!
You're not conscious, obviously, but this is just Lalan helping you tend to your wounds and stuff. Patching you up, bandages and shit like
Holy shit, he's back to full health.
that. Jesus.
Funny.
I've overhealed.
Yeah, pretty much.
Efficiency, dude.
Yeah, you spend 2 hours tending to their wounds, and then
Crying the entire time.
crying the entire time, and yeah, eventually, they come to consciousness. Yeah, one at a time. The 3 hours pass, and you're all, you know, awake. It's, yeah, it's like sundown by the time that you regain consciousness.
I think it's time we fucked off out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Lilan, roll me a perception check.
Oh no.
All of my plans have been ruined.
You're sobbing, but you're also kind of like aware of what's happening around you and in the forest, and you can hear off to the north the sound of a very, very deep howl.
Have you all walk?
And then everyone's awake, and the sun is going down.
You should go. Please, can you walk? I can carry like maybe 2 of you.
Zorodin
My
stands
arm
up completely
Really
fine.
hurts.
I'm just like gripping Willow Wolf toward me, just like.
Walk over, pick up my woodcutter's axe.
Please, we need to leave right now.
Looking at the corpse of the wolf. I'll take this with me.
Just taking the whole corpse.
I'm not staying in here to butcher it, but I'm curious
Okay.
whether you can do anything especially nice with this.
Okay. Yep, you just chuck it over your shoulder. What's your strength score?
My strength score 20.
Okay, yeah, easy
And-
enough. You just pick it up, boom, boom, over your shoulder. Ah! Let's go.
Yeah,
Sure.
let's go.
Let's go lie down somewhere. Also, I believe we're onto something. And we may want to get some help if we're moving forward any further.
Nod.
Yeah.
Old Faradal did say that once we had a bit of a lead to like ask him and get some backup type thing, somehow get the attention of his wolves and not their wolves. What's this thing? Do they howl differently, or should we ask the little girl to go and send them a message?
I don't know. I just heard like a very deep howl.
In what direction was that?
Like north, I think the DM said.
God said north.
Right. Well, as much as this is awful, and I am having to do a lot of killing and getting bit, I have a feeling that this is the only way we get a restful night's sleep in the next 30 years. And we do have a werewolf friend who did say, oh no, couldn't say werewolf, don't know what werewolf is. Wolfman friend.
He said he was a lichen.
Right, whatever a lichen is, pretty sure that's a mushroom, anyway. Or is it algae? Oh, well. We could ask him for a little bit of support, because we have an idea of where the wolf is. Or at the very least have a wolfy escort.
Sounds good.
Just grimace and grip. Okay.
Oh.
And perhaps we go see a doctor.
Yeah.
I think-
My arm really hurts, guys.
I think God's mic fucked up again.
Oh, I'm
Yep.
back.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Hold on, you got a load of off-cuttings of wood, haven't you? Like
Yes.
planks and shit.
Yeah.
We should probably stop and take your arm and tie it between two planks. Or tie
Probably.
it against one plank, even. Wait!
Yeah.
I've done this before. He has not done this before. You see.
Oh no. You can roll me a medicine check.
Oh, geez.
Wait, Ash, does your injury mean you can't
Oh,
reach power?
I can't carve anymore, dude.
Ooh, that's rough, man.
Yeah, that's not enough to properly set it. And then
Correct.
it's just gonna be like, ow, ow. No, I don't know that that's working. It hurts. It hurts a lot.
Well, at least you can't move it now.
I guess, but it hurts.
We should go see a doctor.
Permanently. Probably.
I will.
Yeah,
pull out
I'm
my
not.
book and just write in it and say if you can get me tools, I can maybe fix it.
I have like nature magic to heal, but I'm not really a doctor. So yeah, better get an actual one.
That is what I've been saying.
So you guys are heading back to town. I assume you're having this
Yeah.
conversation
Yeah.
on the road.
Yeah.
Just trying to do field setting of a broken arm while walking, carrying a wolf.
Yeah, you walk for about 3 hours through this forest. It's not difficult to determine where you need to go. You just got to kind of head south until you hit a road, and yeah, you indeed head south until you hit a road. You follow that towards the town, and as you're walking through the forest itself, before you actually reach the road, you can see the glowing red eyes of multiple wolves, like in the distance, kind of watching you. They don't seem to be attacking just yet, but they are definitely around. You
Fuck off!
Go away.
Yeah, you reach the you reach the road and make your way towards the town. Everyone roll me perception checks.
Are we in a dream?
Yep, why don't you wake yourself up?
Fucking hell. Pain, ow.
Yeah, all of you are pretty much distracted by the obvious pain that you're undergoing, except for Zoradim, who's just kind of thinking about new recipes that he could be making instead of doing all this adventuring stuff. You walk, and due to your lack of perception, it's not until you're about 10 feet away that you notice the bodies of multiple humanoids in front of you on the road. Their entrails have been out-trailed, strung across the road. One of them's hanging from one of the tree branches, and they have just been completely torn apart.
Oh no.
Are any of these recognizable people?
Yeah, they're all wearing guard outfits.
Oh no.
Do they
So it
have
still could be any of the
identifying-
options.
Do they have identifying marks on them, like this is who I am badge type thing?
How am I
Something that we
getting
can collect
involved?
and take back.
Dog
Sure.
tag.
Roll me an investigation check.
Yeah, I enjoy these. I should really play a smart character so I can do the things that I do.
You flop your dead dog on the ground and make your way over to the bodies. You start sifting through them. One of them has just completely been torn in half at the torso, so their legs are on one side of the road, their torso's on the other side. Each of them seem to be wearing like an identifying pendant with the town sigil on it, and then on the back of it their name is inscribed on the pendant.
Okay.
Yeah, you collect all of these, and you now have 4 identifying guard badges or pendants.
Mm-hmm. Pick up the wolf, carry on walking.
Okay.
Not gonna save the life now.
You pick up
I'm
the
out
wolf
of
and
shit.
carry on walking.
Yeah, just keep walking. I'm in pain.
Mhm.
Ow!
You make your way back into the town, and by the time you arrive, it is deep into the night. It's about 8 or 9 p.m. All the shops and whatnot are shut. The inns are still obviously open.
Back to
Is there any kind of like infirmary or like some kind of medical
I'll be
ward?
right back.
Yeah, there's like a hospital kind of area.
Does it look open or closed?
You kind of
Got it. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like minimally open. Like there's clearly people inside, but the doors don't seem to be just open to anyone.
May as well try it. Just walk up and knock on the door.
Yeah, you walk up, you knock on the door. It takes you this long because you don't have dark vision. You see that there's a notice on the door that just says opening hours, like 7 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Just walk back then.
Okay. Yep, you walk back.
Just hobble back. Just ow, ow. To the inn we go then, I guess.
Which one?
The Drunken Sailor.
Okay.
Wait, it is that one. Yeah, Drunken Sailor.
Yep.
Our favourite inn.
One silver a night.
Yeah.
Anyone who's paying for a room.
Mm-hmm.
Zoradim, you get a room for free because you are the best cook that they've ever had.
Of course.
Gonna spend some time, probably not now. Need to sleep now. But in the morning, I have a plan for this wolf body. I'm not carrying it for the good of my health. But I'll drop it in the kitchen and say, "Don't touch it. If you do, well, don't."
You get some confused looks, but okay.
There's like a
I just put it in a
bartender.
barrel. Just like,
Yeah.
it's not good to eat.
Okay.
I'm just gonna like request or ask if the like inn has like medical supplies in here or like just like a basic medicine kit that I can borrow.
Oh, yeah, we use it for emergencies, or sure. She walks over and grabs a, she pulls out like a very, very dusty looking box, and she plops it down, just dust flies everywhere.
I will then take it and then beckon Ash over.
She's just kind of sitting down, like just wherever she was able to sit down. Just
Alright,
slowly
walk to her.
the way over.
And then you'll attempt to use whatever in the kit to help like splint her arm.
Sure. Roll me a medicine check.
While you're doing that, alright, it's good enough. Woo!
Okay, yeah, it's not
well-
splintered.
Hooray! Now I just need to wait 30 days. No, while you're doing that, Ash just kind of goes, Noel, can I talk to you about something for a second? I'm a little bit concerned about something and I don't really know why it's going on, but everything's really bright right now. Like, it's night and I can see as if it's like not night, if that makes sense, sort of. It's stuff's like it's all still like grey, I guess, but I can actually see stuff and it's weird. I'm not used to it.
You just kind of like rub his chin a little bit, and then just like after he's done splinting your arm, you just like inspect your eyes.
Okay.
It's like, is there anything different? Anything abnormal?
Go on.
I don't know. Would there be?
No, they just seem like normal eyes.
He'll just turn to Ash's page in his book and just write down abnormal eyesight.
Your eyes are
then you'll
more
get-
normal than when they're pitch black.
The plot twist is that there is actually something abnormal, but the normal is fucking crying black tears. So you know.
And then after that, he'll try and like just bandage himself up a
Sure.
little bit.
Ash will try and help, but she's trying to do it one-handed, so it's really not helping at all.
Is that advantage then?
No, you
Or
get
is it just a straight
disadvantage. No, just normal medicine check.
normal medicine? Fuck! Oh,
Yikes.
you distracted
she,
me. Stop.
she tries to help and then just ends up poking you in the rib.
You're just sitting there poking the rib and he's like, stop, please fucking kill me.
Stop. Stop. Hang on, say stop. But stop.
He can't say stop. He just
Oh,
gives up and just goes to bed.
You let her help when the fucking healer. Well, he just said that he's not a doctor, but you know.
basically just playing the red light game, but you can't say red light. Oh, it's horrible.
Just goes to bed and struggles.
You know, the logic with Lawan's thing is like he wanted to be like focused on healing because being a healer is nice. He just doesn't like seeing blood, so he doesn't want to be a doctor. There's like a distinction.
Wow.
That's kind of funny.
Wants to make the blood go away magically, or the blood loss. But please no, like actual temporary with bodies and wounds and shit.
That's my job.
Meanwhile, butchering a corpse.
Meanwhile, I can't even carve anymore, guys. What is my purpose?
You pass butter.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you you all go to sleep. The next morning comes.
The dream still.
Yep, dream still happens.
Whoa.
Let me roll a d20 and see something. Nope. Yeah, you all sleep peacefully. Besides the dream, which still is recurring, but at this point you're kind of used to it.
Can we do anything like different in the dream? Then can we just like like one night the dream is up and Caroline is like, "There's a monster," and you're like, "Yeah, fuck it, go back to bed."
Fuck Caroline, idiot.
It's less of a lucid dream where you're in control, and it's almost like you're just watching events play out.
Yeah.
As a note, how long until the full moon?
How long until the full moon is a great question. I'm not stalling for time. How dare you accuse me of that? I could not believe that you would even attempt to accuse me of something so
I am the
bad
calendar.
as that.
Team midnight track all day.
Fuck. Was I keeping track last session?
It was only
think you were.
one,
I thought
two,
it was.
last day.
1, 2, 3, 4. Because it's 4 days away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep. It's on the 28th, and it is now the 25th.
Nice.
So it's, well, yeah, it's 4 nights from now, including tonight. As you wake up in the morning, you make your way outside, and, or rather, you make your way downstairs and convene down in the tavern. You hear like a lot of chattering in the morning. There's a number of guards kind of sitting around drinking, which is a bit odd, in early in the morning. Yeah, you see multiple people chattering, and as you step into the room, you get this very strange, somber feeling.
Oh, we should probably report what we found on the road.
No.
I look for identifying marks of like higher rank. Usually have something on their armor which says, "Look at me, I'm an officer."
Yeah, you do see
Is
one
there
of,
any of those?
one of the one of the officers of like one of the like groups that are kind of around in the bar. They're all just kind of quietly sipping their ale. Once again, very strange. It's like 7 o'clock in the morning.
Can I, after like saying that, just like turn to look around the place and like try to tell what the fuck is like, if there's anything around that would tell why there's such a weird atmosphere.
Sure, roll me a perception check.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you've been looking around and kind of stepping your way through the like groups of different guards, and as you're walking, you can overhear just like random bits of conversations. Just, can't believe he's gone. Yeah, gruesome that was. Yeah, I was there, saw it. You saw it? Yeah, gruesome. Let's get back to drinking.
Excuse me. Sorry to interrupt.
I'm just gonna say you make your way up to one of the groups of guards with the officer,
Yeah.
like one of the head
Yeah.
guards. They
I
come look
was
at you.
walking back into town last night with some friends down whatever road we were walking down. We came across something, and I'll pull out the marks. We were going to report this, but we were all kinds of fucked.
I point at the clearly fucked party.
Yeah.
I wave with my not murdered arm.
I'm just mentally fucked.
Okay.
The officer, he's kind of got a plume on his like helmet to indicate that it's a red plume to indicate his status. He reaches over and he takes the multiple pendants. He looks them over and he's like, "Oh, thank you for thank you. Our patrols found the bodies last night. Well, early this morning, I should say, after they didn't come back. We're wondering why they didn't have that identification on, but I guess that makes sense."
Yeah, we weren't in a state to be moving bodies ourselves, and we didn't have enough bags.
Right. Just some more murders to add onto the list, I guess.
Murders.
Do you have any idea who had done it?
No. Some of our men, he kind of points to one of the other groups that are just... You see, there's about 3 men sitting around a table. They're all just like got 1,000-yard stares, just like slowly sipping their drinks. They were guarding the lieutenant last night and found him in a gruesome state this morning. Shakes his head. Terrible shame. Terrible shame.
Oh, sorry if I had something to ask you if you just pull him aside just a little bit.
The officer? Or
Yeah.
Zoradin?
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll walk into the kitchen. It's like, whoever's in there, it's like, get up, got something to butcher.
Yeah, you weren't going to mention the wolves, were you?
He clearly butchering the wolf body. Nope.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure since, like, if...
We were told to
if
keep things a secret.
Yeah. If they find out it was, like, wolves and stuff, then they might just go into forest and want some kind of, like, butcher on them.
Do they look like brave folk that will be charging into a forest anytime soon? No.
Probably not.
Entertain their disbelief in fact that it is in fact murders and find out what they know, so we can add it to our own information. Yes.
And I continue to skin this wolf.
Okay.
Kai, did I notice when the wolf bit me that it was doing more than just biting?
Yeah. There's black smoke coming out of their mouths.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm not about to feed this to people. I have a different plan.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I know. And because of my Arcana mark, I'm familiar with that type of damage, yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, your whole right side is just like where the beyond just the purple and blue bruising. There's like black, like almost like veins coming out of the bite marks.
Lovely. I'm gonna have to help people on how to fucking treat this. Cause it's magic.
Just out
I
of
think
curiosity, what is the insides of this wolf like? Compared to a normal butchered wolf?
As opposed to, well, the insides are just larger. It seems. These wolves are definitely much bigger than normal sized wolves. I mean, you've cut up wolves before. You know what they look like. You know what their innards look like. These ones are much bigger, much larger, much thicker. And as you skin it, you see that there are like black, like beneath the fur, on its actual skin. There's like black runic markings akin to those that you found near around the stone tablet or stone table.
Stop scanning briefly. Walk up. No! No! Come in here.
He'll walk over in pain.
point at runes on skin. Yep, that's your thing. As he continues butchering, disposing of meat.
Is it like the exact same as the ones on the ritual altar?
Very similar.
I'm gonna roll. Do you want me to roll intelligence or arcana to try and piece things together?
Arcana.
Okay. Oh, big brain. Oh. So, his theory is that there is worshippers of Firth in this town somewhere that are taking people to that altar and transforming them into wolves through some ritualistic means.
Mm-hmm.
And you write that down and show it to Zoradin.
That sounds quite far-fetched.
Did someone say turn into wolf?
No. Walk back out. Walk back over to the captain. Now, like, probably with gloves on, up to my arms in just blood. Just walk over. Quick thing. We had a little encounter with some, let's say, disorderly types. I was wondering whether that would be related. If we could talk to, I gesture to the guard group he talks about, guarding the lieutenant earlier. I want to know if we're dealt with the same thing. Perhaps we have information, or perhaps you have information.
Mercenaries.
Well, not quite. I'm a chef. And that person there is a woodcarver. That one, I don't know what he does. Gesturing towards the servitor. And we have a learned man. He has a book, at least. But I mainly cook things.
Right.
Well, it turns out I'm very good at killing things with cleavers.
Right. Well. What would you like to know? What do you mean by disorderly?
Boys. Disorderlies? The type that are trying to kill you, and you're like, no, I would rather not die.
Aye, but who are you talking about?
I don't know the names. They were trying to kill me.
What? When was this?
Do you remember what I was saying last night? We were in no state to be transporting your bodies back to town.
Aye.
So, yeah, last night.
You were attacked
I'm
last
just curious
night.
what's going on. Yeah, I'm just curious.
You were attacked by who?
I don't know. I don't know their names.
This conversation is going around in circles.
Yeah, you keep asking the same questions. Look, perhaps we could be mercenary types and we could solve your damn problem.
Well, currently we don't have many leads. The boys are quite shaken up. They're convinced that some kind of monster did this.
Ah, that's nonsense. No.
Roll me a deception check.
Yeah, there's no monsters.
This don't exist. Don't do
Hey,
it.
gosh.
Eyes are carving one in the back. Just carrying the fucking head and we're like, yeah, they're monsters.
No monsters.
He's just gonna squint his eyes at you. Wow.
Can I interject into this conversation?
Sure.
Just come in, just book down right in it and just put right as there been reports of people going missing in this town.
Homeless Joe went missing about a month ago. He swore bloody murder against the whole town. No one's seen him since, though.
Shouldn't have helped out those merchants.
Just kind of gets quiet.
Right then, any other people more recent?
Not that I'm aware of.
Back to the drawing board with a theory. Would I know much about curses? Or is that not taught at the university?
It's not really taught at the university.
Okay.
So, what did your men actually see? The ones guarding the lieutenant?
Well, Jimmy, and he points to one of the thousand-yard stairs men. He claims that he saw some kind of thing jumping out the window, 2-story tall window, and sprinting straight past the town wall and into the forest. It was dark, so he couldn't see very much. But when he went to check on the lieutenant, he'd been ripped to shreds. His clothes were all over the room. So were his body parts, his limbs. Gruesome sight.
This lieutenant, would he have, by any chance, worked on a case of Jeremiah about a month ago?
Jeremiah, the banker.
Yeah, that one. The dumb one that got himself scammed.
I mean, Jeremiah tried to talk to the lieutenant a bunch of times. No one really took him seriously. He was too stupid. Got himself scammed, as you said.
Well, I know that your men are unlikely to want to go investigating because I can see that they are looking into bottles more and more intently.
Aye, we have some more stronger stomached men on the case.
But
Oh no.
mercenary types, we could be mercenary types because let's say I would rather have this solved so I can go back to my peaceful cooking life.
I think everyone would want to go back to their peaceful lives. Can't have
So
a
if
murderer
there
around
is-
on the loose.
Obviously. So if there is any chance that we could see any of these scenes and follow a trail ourselves, our servitor friend is quite the tracker.
Right.
I am?
Yes, you are.
I don't see why not. Sure. If you can bring whoever did this to justice, then obviously there'll be a reward in it for you.
Yeah.
Has there been any other stuff like this happening? Or was this the first time?
Well, some of our men got murdered on the roads last night, but you already know about that.
Yeah. So nothing similar has happened.
No.
Alright.
Okay. Gonna
You can go with my second in command. Pats the man next to him on the shoulder. He'll take you to the crime scene.
certainly that would be very helpful. I'm just gonna finish what I was doing, get myself cleaned up, and gather the crew. He looks around at the crew.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna put a note down saying like I'm gonna head to the hospital first to get this checked. Just
Oh
go
yeah,
in.
we may need to go to the hospital.
Yeah, just quick question. I'm pretty sure you won't know the answer, but how do you know whether your arm is broken?
You asking?
Yeah, just in general.
Oh.
She's just asking it in general to anybody who's there.
No, we'll just turn around with you and just do like a thing of just like splaying your hand.
She will
If
attempt to splay her hand.
And if that hurts everywhere, you probably fucked
She
up.
just like starts doing it, goes, oh, ow, ow, okay, that hurt a lot.
Stop that.
Gotta stop.
Just points to the rhythm and no one's like, stop.
Like Zodin currently must just have scars on his arms all over that. Clearly bite scars.
Yeah.
Wanders back into the kitchen. My intention with this corpse is basically intimidation tactics because you know when you're forced into a terrible situation of fighting things constantly, that'll bring up memories of being in the tribe from being very young and remembering that like
big orc cheese would probably wear like parts of animals on them
Yep.
at all times. So I'm getting myself a wolf cloak.
Sure.
Ooh. Zordon the wolf style.
Yeah, I mean, you have the technical skill to skin it and fashion one, but it's not going to be great. It's not going to be like one that a tanner could do, you know, a leather worker.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that's his intention. Like, he doesn't want something that's good.
Right. Yeah.
The
Or you could
bloodier
just,
the better.
yeah, you can just skin it and just like flop it on and then good to go.
Yeah. It's like,
With that-
I'm just wearing the body of one of your friends. What are you going to do about it?
Uh-huh.
Type
I'm
thing.
gonna fuck with you.
But he won't wear that out. He'll just put that into a bag and go, right, and dispose of the meat.
Cool. Yeah, easy enough.
When you put it on the
Yeah, I
red
paused.
smack.
I make a quick breakfast.
I'm gonna head
Like
to the-
IRL.
No.
Yeah, you head
Right,
to the
yeah, I'm heading
hospital.
out. Yeah.
It seems to be open. There's a bit of a reception area.
Come in.
There's a halfling woman sitting behind a counter. Oh, how can I help you today?
Whip out the book. Start writing down. Turn it around saying, I was attacked by wolves last night. Lifts up the shirt. Shows where it's all bruised. Would
Oh.
like this checked.
Right.
And if possible, I would like a syringe so I can try and extract some of the blood. And then points to like where it's all blackened.
Okay. Please have a seat.
Are we
No.
all like here, just walking along? We've got a guard with us.
Yeah, you're now being followed by a rather scrawny looking man in like half plate armor.
I'll give him part of my breakfast salad.
Oh, thank you.
It's just quick.
He eats it.
In reality, he just chopped a load of it and just left it as he's leaving. Made a salad! Just to the market. Doesn't wait to get paid. Now can you imagine that? Made a salad, goes into the kitchen, blood everywhere.
What kind of a salad needs this much blood?
Go over. But that is a salad, can't deny.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Ash, you going in as well, I assume?
Yeah.
And
She
how
just
can I
kind of
help you?
like seems very quiet for the most part. She's like, well, pretty sure I've broken my arm. It hurts a lot, and I don't think I can carve anymore. So I kind of need it fixed as soon as possible, or I will be out of business. Thanks. I don't know how any of this works.
Okay, have a seat.
She sits down.
Yep. After about 5 minutes, she comes up to you, Noel. What was your name?
Just turn back to the page where I introduced myself to Zordon. There you go.
Oh, maybe this would be easier. She pulls out like a sheet, and it's just like an information sheet, just like name, you know, like just like general information, medical history, stuff
You
like
just
that.
fill that out.
She goes on to
Yeah.
Ash as well, and then she's like, "Oh, can you write with your She just hands it over. How long are you guys waiting at the hospital?
Until we get seen to, because fucking hell, he wants, like, it hurts and he wants to know more about why the blood is black.
Okay.
He wants to look into his own blood.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah, you guys wait. 2 hours in this like reception area. You see patients seen to and called in, and then finally a stout-looking dwarven man wearing like a white coat, stethoscope around his neck. No, there are.
Get up.
And
Walk over.
yeah, he walks over to one of the rooms. He
I'll just
leads you in,
follow him
and there's just like an empty bed. He's like, alright, sit up there.
Sits down, pulls his shirt up.
Flips over a clipboard and then wolf bite, was it?
Nod.
Alright. Let's have a look. Yeah. That's a wolf bite, alright. Pretty fucking big wolf. You read something on the clipboard. Want your own blood? Shrugged. Pulls out a syringe.
Points to like just a part where it's like really black and just says like just there.
Yeah, pulls out a syringe, draws your blood, and yeah. You are seen to. He applies a salve to the wound. It stings at first, and then it feels really hot, and it feels really cold, and then it kind of settles down, and then he wraps it up with a bandage, and he's just like, all right, change that twice a day, and you'll be fine in a couple of days.
Gives like a thankful nod. Puts the shirt back down.
He's got 2 vials of blood. He gives one to you.
Yeah.
With that, whatever you want.
Take it.
Takes the other one himself.
Drink it.
I can't fucking drink it. Gonna investigate.
Blood pudding!
But yeah, as I'm leaving, I'll go back to the receptionist and inquire where I can buy like medicine kits.
Oh, general store should have those.
Thankful nod, then I'll go stand outside and wait for Ash.
Yeah, Ash, you're called in next.
Mm-hmm. Just waddle
Same
my way
thing.
in.
Yep. Alright, what seems to be the problem? Oh, that's a fucked arm.
Yep.
Who the fuck did this splint? He just...
Uh,
This is a plague of wood!
well, it was the best we had at the time. I
Ah.
don't really know whether it was good or not. I just, yeah, it slightly helped, I guess.
He pulls out proper medical tools and fucking splints your arm up and then puts it into a sling. He's like,
So, when is it gonna be fine then?
about a month or so. If you don't do anything with it.
A month?
Yep.
I kind of need my arm to carve wood. It's literally all I have to do as a living.
Well, in that
This
case,
is how we became adventurers. Still murder with your left hand.
Yep.
I'd recommend going to see the clerics at the temple. Sometimes they drop by, but yeah, if you want them to fix you up, it's gonna cost you.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Like we have
Yep, you're seen to, and your time at the hospital comes to an end.
Oh.
And that is how I served Violet Denegard. It was a good time. Just talking to this guard for 2 hours about nonsense.
Oh,
Before we like go back to the tavern, I'm just gonna jump into the general store and buy a few like medicine kits.
okay, yeah, easy
I
enough.
don't think we go back to the tavern. We follow this guard to where we're meant to be.
Yeah.
Scott, am I a joke to you?
No, but medicine. When you run out
Think
of
you're fucking
spells,
better than me?
we
Nah,
need
it's
medicine
fine.
kits for splints
Yeah.
and bandages. How much is a medicine kit? I don't remember.
5 GP, I just looked it.
Fucking Christ, they're expensive.
Jesus.
Okay. I
Jesus
can buy
Christ.
one.
Okay, you buy one medicine kit.
That'll do.
Okay.
Oh. Before you are you mentioning that you're buying medicine kits?
Yeah.
Ash will give you 5 more GP, and then she'll go to reach for it with her right hand, and then realize it hurts, and then stop, and then do an awkward little like side arm movement thing to pull 5 GP out of her coin pouch to give to you.
He will take it and give like a thankful bow, and then go over and buy another one. So two
So-
healers kit. Paul.
Yeah, who has the healers kits in there? Like who's going to be using them?
I will be using them, I assume.
Both
I
of them?
don't trust Ash to.
Huh?
Both of them?
Yes.
Okay. You have
They have 10 uses, right?
you have 20 uses of stabilizing creatures without having to make a medicine check.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't.
Good, spread
Even
those
though
out.
like, I feel like it's quote unquote easy enough mechanically for Ash to have been actually able to use them. Ash wouldn't be able to use them, so she's not going anywhere near them.
Fair
She's
enough.
literally armless, guys.
Yeah.
I spent too much of my time angry in battle to stabilize someone.
That's fair. Okay.
Just wait till I take the hero feat.
Oh,
I'll just hold on to the second one. Why the fuck are you taking my job?
So when you go down, go for it.
exactly. It's big brain.
Lol, I'm actually fucking pissed.
Okay, yeah. The guard leads you kind of into like the middle district of the town. These houses are, generally about 2 stories tall. Seem a bit more expensive and a bit more ornate, and you're led into a rather heavily guarded house, which is just teeming with guards who are kind of going in and out. By this point, there's much less, but yeah, there's still quite a number of them. You make your way inside, and you see workers are being questioned, and you hear like sobbing from various rooms. You're escorted all the way upstairs into a large bedroom, and the sight that you behold is utterly gruesome. There is a torso laying on the bed, its eyes wide open. There's a pair of legs dangling from like it's what's it called? It's one of those beds that has the fucking, like, I don't know what you call it, the drapes up above.
The canopy?
Yes. Yeah, there's a pair of legs hanging from the canopy, and there's just like an arm on one side of the room, like leant up against a dresser, and then another one just on the other side of the room. There's blood everywhere, all dried.
Holy
So
shit.
it refrains from blood pudding comment again, as he's reminded.
I think blood is beginning to make me feel a bit sick.
The guard goes off to explain to one of the other guards that are in the room what you guys are doing here and everything. And after a few minutes, they're just like, "Oh, okay."
Begin to search for how creature got in.
Yeah, just investigating.
Sure. Roll me an investigation check, everyone.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's not good.
Okay, that's not good.
With great pain.
I just bump into things.
You're just thinking of blood pudding, dude.
Milan, you squeeze your way in through the door because you're very big. Kind of have to squeeze through the door.
I know.
And then you stumble into the room, and as you do, you kind of one of your legs kind of kicks out accidentally and like knocks one of the arms that's leaned up against the dresser over, and the whole room kind of goes silent as these guards watch you. Zoradim, you just fucking charge straight into the room, and you're just like, "All right, let's have a look." And you're just like trampling over like the blood-stained floor, leaving your footprints everywhere. Ash, you're just
CSI hasn't been investigated yet.
there is
Tested yet.
a lot of there's just a lot of information. You're not really sure what to unpack, and Noel, you look around, and you're just looking kind of confused. You do see that there is a broken window off to one side of the room. It's just like been shattered open. There's no glass on the inside, so it's been broken outward, and you can gather that that's probably what the the guard was saying earlier about it jumped out of this window. As for how it got in, you're not really sure.
I'm gonna approach one of the guards and ask if anyone visited the lieutenant last night.
Yeah, you approach the one of the guards, not the one that you were with, obviously.
Yeah.
No, Lieutenant was having a normal night. His wife and daughter were staying at their wife's sister's house. He was alone, and no one came to visit. Guards did not hear anything until they heard thumping upstairs. Went in, door was open, and they saw a big creature. It jumped out window.
Okay.
He has no like personal house stuff.
They're all downstairs. They didn't say that. So far, they say they haven't seen anything.
Are they all accounted for?
We are still doing investigation. Not 100% yet, but from what we have asked, they all seem to have been either in the house downstairs or staying at their own places.
Right. That does not answer the question. So I'm getting nothing from this room.
Yeah. I'm gonna turn.
It's clear
to
what's
the-
happening.
I'm gonna turn to the party and say, let's look for human tracks outside, and make sure that like anybody else can't like read the book.
Anyone can't
I
watch?
am going to
The
ask
guards don't read
the.
it.
I'm going to ask the workers if I can. I want to make sure that everyone was here, because if no one came in, no one came out.
Mm-hmm.
No one came.
Okay.
So
Yeah, you
Well,
saw
ask
you saw
who
workers
was working.
downstairs who were being asked, like investigated, asked questions, interrogated, whatever.
just walk over, then go. I should probably have the lieutenant with me before I start asking questions.
The lieutenant's dead.
Not the lieutenant, the second in command with me.
You just take his hand and you're just like, "Hello." You're waving it around. Can I ask you some questions?
You recognize this hand?
Yeah. Basically, want to ascertain who was working that night, and are they all here? Like his entire staff.
Yeah, you go through and you begin asking basic questions, and yeah, it does seem that he has 2 butlers, 3 maids, a personal chef, and they were all accounted for. They all stay in the house, so they all have their private rooms downstairs, and like in the staff quarters, and yeah, none of them heard anything or saw anything.
Right. Did the lieutenant have any correspondence with outside individuals? Recent letters, contact type thing?
You kind of gathered the staff together. No, I don't believe that he did. One of the butlers is talking. His life was rather boring.
Was, yes. We would like to find the person that did this. And we are struggling to find out how the individual got in. Would there be any other entrances to this place? Other than the front door?
Yep, there's a back
Can I,
door.
while he interrogates, go look around like outside the building, like what the like area looks like under the window?
Yeah, go for it. Roll me an investigation check.
Cool,
Yeah.
Max, at the side of the building. Inclined.
love to see it.
Yeah, you make your way outside, and you begin scouting around the house. You do about 2 or 3 loops around the whole house, trying to look for any.
That's
kind of-
me.
Wait.
trying to look for any noticeable signs of any tracks or anything like that. Eventually, you come across. You're mainly focused on this area, just like outside the window. As you are looking, you do see rather large prints, akin to ones that you've seen before. These large like claw prints, making their way through these the alley systems between the houses, heading north.
It all goes north.
It all goes north.
Yes.
Just
Yeah, I'll just
Sorry.
wait for a party to come over.
What's
Or
your
does
own
this
plan?
building have roof access?
No, the building does not have a roof access. It does have a balcony on the 2nd floor. It does have a back door on the 1st floor.
Balcony on 2nd floor. Has that been investigated for? Someone climbing up to it?
Yeah. The guards couldn't find anything. But if you want to have a look yourself, you can.
Yes, sure, why not?
Yeah, I'll come have a look with them as well.
There's a chance they're incompetent.
Yeah, a bit. I will have a look too. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You make your way to the, you making your way to the balcony upstairs, or are you making your way to below the balcony to have a look around for like any tracks or anything like that?
I feel like it'd be better if one of us goes up to the balcony and one of us goes down to the tracks, if there is any.
Okay.
Sure.
Sure. You investigate both the top and the bottom, and you don't find anything on the balcony. There doesn't seem to be any indication that someone climbed up here or anything like that. But as you're looking down on the ground, you do see humanoid tracks. You see humanoid tracks leading around the house and to one of the windows. As you
Drop that.
investigate further, you see there is like there's piping along the side of the house, and one of the pipes seems to be bent out of shape, like crooked, not like naturally bent out of shape, but like someone grabbed it. It looks like someone grabbed it and kind of pulled too hard, and it's kind of bent the metal.
So they use this pipe to get onto the roof to then drop onto the balcony to then go in and attack.
Well, there's a window.
Oh, the window then. Yeah.
Climb up to window, go through window.
Murder.
So
Go to
that
his
other
door.
window.
Jump out other window. So yeah, sorry Tim. Climbing up. Jump! Climbing through the window. The murderer came through here.
Yeah, as you're reenacting it, you do see that there does seem to be like scuff marks on the window. The latch seems to be broken, and there are definite signs of tracks leading towards the room.
Through here, tracks up to room. Open door, surprise, motherfucker! I'm here to kill you.
Yeah. The,
Now all that's left is to follow and kill the man ourselves.
the noticeable thing is that the tracks seem to be humanoid. They seem to be small, human-like footprints. Not shoed
That's
footprints. Normal human footprints.
Not any surprise to us, but how are they? Oh, this is going to be something well out of Zoradim's
God,
capability of figuring out. Do they look at the right size for a human male?
I can come up and look at that.
I mean, I'm not gonna make you roll for it, but yeah, they look to be like big enough for a human male. They don't look like little girl feet.
It would be very, very I was about to say, very concerning. It was a little girl's feet. Then you know, oh no, Caroline, no.
Oh no.
Now you realise why I was asking.
Mm-hmm. I had that exact same thought as well.
Straight into the room. Yep, figured it out. You came through the window, and then came in here, did the murdering, went out that window. We're gonna go follow them now.
How did you figure this out? What do you mean you figured
Oh.
this out?
We walked outside, we saw tracks, and there was someone climbed up a pipe through the window, that window, I point out. I followed the tracks through this door, and hence there is things in here that aren't quite right. And we assume that they broke that window and went out. And I look out and see the alarm down there. Yeah, seems that my compatriot has figured that one out. I begin to climb out of the window.
You see
and
this?
down.
You see this rather large, stocky man is just kind of like, he's just kind of like got a puzzled look on his face. Perhaps we need to invest in better forensic team.
Four random strangers came in. And, "Ah,
Solved
it's
it in
even
2
better.
minutes.
There's the big orc walking through doing the talk through of what happened. And then just climbs out the window. Like, bye.
Yeah. Yeah. Notably, as you're making your way towards the window, that's obviously broken. You see that the windowsill is cracked, like it had a lot of weight put onto it, and there are distinct claw marks on the outside of it.
We found our Larkin.
He doesn't mention it
Mm-hmm.
because it's not a surprise. He's climbing through. What you will do if on the window, if there's any black fur, he'll try and grab that as he's going. It's like,
Sure, roll me a
To do.
perception check.
we've got secrets to keep, but Saradin can't see them.
Funnily enough,
Can I have a look from inside the room?
yeah, sure.
Since I've been walking along with them. Okay. Perception. Please be good. Silent that.
Yeah, you do see that there is a little tuft of black fur on one of the like glass shards.
I'll just secretly grab that.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, if their CSI team couldn't figure out, he climbed up the side.
Yeah, if you
They're not
haven't gathered, these guards are very stupid.
Yeah.
Land down next to Ladan. What have you found? Ladan?
Not much. I thought maybe I could be a little more useful.
You found tracks leading north.
Yeah, I mean, he'll point them out, but like, yeah.
These are the
I was-
freshest.
I was thinking if we need him to do a lurch and just go Bloodhound.
That's a point. No, get down here. Get down here with that bird. I don't shout that.
Yeah, he's coming down. Oh yeah, we still have the t-shirt as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, we do. Jesus.
Yeah, you make your way down.
What t-shirt?
Everyone reconvenes.
t-shirt.
From the guy.
Yeah, from not Joe, the other one.
Jeremiah.
Actually, we don't know that you can turn into animals.
Yep, that is
Yeah,
correct.
you don't.
The thing will be, if we can get ourselves a hound, maybe the little girl, maybe we can get one of Faraday's friends, and they can track the smell.
I,
Does that sound like
can
an
do
idea?
that.
Pull out my book and say we should probably contact Faradell at this point anyway.
Yes. Well, let's follow these and see where they go. I assume it'll be out of town, and once we're out of town, we can make a contact, or just contact. You got it.
No?
Okay.
Unless we have a better way of tracking things.
I mean, I thought we could just like track them as far as we can, and if we run cold, then I can just go sniff.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Follow track.
Roll me survival
Expect
checks.
it to turn to human halfway through.
Go pew.
survival checks.
Yep.
I'm gonna make a coffee real quick. My brain is beginning to melt. I require it, Debbie.
Okay. Yeah, easy enough. You begin following these tracks. It's kind of astounding to you that the guards haven't really noticed what's happening, because these are large, claw-printed tracks that lead all the way north and out of town. It reaches a wall on the outside of town, and then you see there are distinct marks where these claws seem to have dug into the stone and just climbed all the way up, and then left over the other side. There's a gate, obviously, that you can just take to make your way through.
So Doom is looking up at it like, I could climb that.
Potentially.
Like, depends how far apart these claw marks are, because if you could reach them... Head turned to one side.
Yeah.
Is it against the rules to climb these walls?
Who are you asking?
No one else is here. Party. No one's here, so he climbs the wall.
You look at the party, and they're just like, you just hear dial-up tone noises.
Nope, this is what I expected.
Roll me an athletics check if you're climbing up the wall.
Sure.
Yeah,
No,
you
never mind.
just okay, never mind.
Just carry on.
A lot
Right.
of people are dying.
Make your
Could
way.
rage to climb the wall.
You make your way over to one of the gates and head out of the city. Yeah, these tracks seem to begin leading northeast, and they go for quite a while into the forest. After about an hour of following them, if you want to follow them for that long.
We would like to try and make contact
Okay. After
with
about
other wolves.
After about an hour of following these tracks, you begin to see the very distinct glow of red eyes in the tree line around you.
Turn around.
Yeah. You just turn around and leave.
Yeah, time to leave. Goodbye.
Yep, that's
We
fine.
need reinforcements. If anything,
Oh boy.
yes.
Yeah, you know that these wolves are fairly capable of being sneaky. So for them to show you that they're there, it's probably just a sign of go fuck off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we will
Yeah,
respect the
we
boys.
need to make
Fuck
contact
off.
with Faradol, like I say.
Yep.
This is my only intention.
Yep.
I can get us back to his cave if we go back to the. I forget what the name is. I need to look at my notes.
Yeah. You can go back to the cave. It's going to take you pretty much all day to get there, though.
Yeah.
So is that what you
We've
wanna do?
got 3 nights until the full moon, right?
Yep.
More of a thing of, he said, contact my wolves if you can. Assuming
Yeah.
we have a way to do that.
We can. We're not good at contacting wolves.
Could try
I think we
howling.
just go back. I'm gonna howl next to the bad wolves. That seems like a bad idea. Not
Okay.
that I can howl anyway.
Walk towards his territory a bit and see if, one, we can either spot them, or 2, start howling.
Yeah, you know that these two territories are quite a ways apart from each other, so
Yeah.
you would have to kind of go back to the main road and then make your way west and then head north from there, because you've gathered now, but by now, that his territory is kind of northwest, and whatever this other creature's territory is northeast.
Yeah. So, we can't go in like madman.
Yep.
Again, we're not healthy enough.
Yeah.
One of you has a broken arm, yeah.
I do find it quite funny how
I'll
realistically,
be right back.
like I feel like I was probably the best to have their arm broken, but it's also the worst because now she
Yeah.
literally can't make any money.
Yeah, you can't do the thing that you know how to do the best.
I'm worthless. I'm not worthless, but Ash is worthless,
Uh-huh.
but also not worthless because not Ash is not worthless. If that makes sense.
Okay.
Logic. Yes.
So your plan is to go back to the farm and then head towards the Faradol's den.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Seems good.
It's going to take you a few hours to walk out of town to get to the farm, and then it's going to take you another few hours to get to the den itself. So it's going to be about, like, late afternoon by the time that you arrive at the den.
Yep.
Cool.
Better late afternoon than dead.
You make your way to the farm. Is there anything that you're doing? Are you saying anything to the people there, or are you just moving on immediately?
Just check on them quickly, like everything's
Yeah, just
okay.
make sure they're okay.
Yep.
Anything happen?
You see Jax in the distance just tending to one of the fields. Meredith seems to be out in the back garden.
Tell the girl the Black Wolves aren't your friends.
I'm pretty sure she knows. Hopefully.
Yeah, she probably knows.
Don't assume people know things.
Oh god.
Caroline does not seem to be there.
Yeah, I doubt the White Wolves would interact with the Black Wolves anyway. God, this is a fucking racist gang war.
And you finally figured it out.
I said this to Rage like 2 sessions ago, but I'm here for the fucking racist gang war.
Oh no.
It's just Roscoe 2.0. I tricked you. It's all been an hallucination. You're actually back in Roscoe.
We come back and it turns out that Ash is just Telesaurus. What?
That's why I play a druid again.
Ray is the bad guy.
So you saying anything to Jack or Meredith?
Yeah, where's Caroline?
If Meredith is the closest one, she'll just be like, "Oh, she's probably out in the forest. She's always out in the forest."
Right. Carry on walking.
Okay, yeah. Okay, bye.
It's almost as if we're on a time schedule. I don't have time to talk to these farmers.
Yeah. You make your way into the forest proper. And since you are trying to specifically find some wolves, roll me a survival check.
Survival. I'm leaving that to our expert tracker. Never mind. Oh wait, I can just
No,
take us
leave.
there because I have keen mind. I remember everything.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, obviously there's evidence of wolves being around, as well as a multitude of other creatures, but you don't specifically see any on your travel through the forest.
Give Faradol the black fur and go, take us to him. Dun, dun, dun.
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun.
You make your way all the way to Faradol's den. It takes you quite a few hours of walking, and as you approach, you do finally see some wolves. They seem to be tugging on a piece of meat between themselves. There seems to be just about 2 or 3 of them, and a young girl with long silver hair is there. She's kind of barking at them.
Boink.
Evening, Caroline.
She stops and then looks at you and she waves. Hello.
The Black Wolves aren't your friends. Just so you know.
Black wolves are
Wave back.
mean.
Yep.
Pulling out the cape. It's like, yep, there sure now.
Oh, that's cool. Wait, can I have one?
Well, maybe after today. I need to kill some more.
Eyes
She
go-
giggles. She giggles and claps her hands. Okay, yay.
Where is
We are at the den.
Yes, you're just like outside the den. You make your way towards it, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't see any like glowing eyes or anything like that.
Is like everyone home?
You see Caroline is has been following you now. She's skipping along behind you all.
Do you know where the big one is?
The big one. Yeah, he left. He left a while ago.
Did he say where
When?
it's going?
No.
Was it today or?
She ignores you.
When did they go?
Earlier today.
Right.
Right.
Walk over to another wolf. It would be useful to be able to talk to you.
They can't talk.
I mean, give me 10 minutes.
Sure, I've got nothing but time. Now stop looking around for some mushrooms.
Sure,
By the
we
time
said
Wan
double check.
Wan finishes the ritual, Faradal comes back.
I get advantage on these. I get a 14 or a 14.
Kind of funny.
Yeah, you pick a few wild mushrooms. About 5 or so.
Cool.
I do be ritual casting.
Yeah, you
Don't
spend
quit. Okay.
10 minutes just drawing symbols on the ground and reciting an incantation. And after 10 minutes, you feel yourself more attuned to nature.
Just turn the wolves on. Hello.
Hello.
Do you know where your the big one went? But he left somewhere, right?
Yes. He's currently to the west, gathering more forces.
Okay. We found tracks that lead to the enemy wolf thing. So should we wait for him to come back, or because we probably can't take them alone.
That is why he's gathering forces.
Okay. Do you know when he'll be back?
Soon, I hope.
Okay. Just kind of looking at the body. Is there anything I should ask? They said he went to gather forces, to the west, but hopefully back soon. But don't know when.
Noel's gonna put his book and just ask, just put in his book and it's gonna say ask how these wolves came to be under Faradal. Did he do anything to them, or did they just choose him as a leader?
Oh, how did you came to follow him?
Faradal is our king. He unites us, protects us.
How does he do that? Is it just for the shifting power, or?
He tilts its head at you.
Did he just show up to you and say, hello, and you follow him? Like you know that he's, I don't know. I'm confused.
He killed the pack leader.
Oh. So you follow the strongest, basically?
We follow Faradal.
I'm confused. Okay. Just look at me all like, I don't know.
Oh, I'm playing tug of war with Caroline.
Yeah, no, she's loving
Aw.
Wholesome.
Let's follow.
300-pounder Volk holding onto a rope going, oh god.
Playing tug of war with a puppy.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's like those one things when you have like a string hanging from a tree and the dog like bites it and starts like swinging around.
It depends how strong she is. She can outrun Thurvital.
Yeah, no, she tugs on your arm a few times, but she doesn't have enough force to knock you over or anything.
Make a strength saving throw. Ah. Fuck.
Here, pop, and it comes out.
Oh, the weasel.
Yeah, you don't want Zoradin to lose arms. That would be a bad idea.
That would be a bad idea.
Just don't go down.
Yeah, I'm trying.
You
Yeah, I
asking
don't know.
anything,
My
or-
head is empty.
Okay.
So should we like wait for him to come back or like leave a message to like here and like go see what's up like on our own?
Perhaps ask one of them to carry a message to get him to meet us on the borders of the territory when he returns. And then we can patrol the borders and make sure nothing goes wrong. Try and hamstring this Black Wolf's ability to spread his power out.
Or maybe we could, you know, since they wonder if there's gonna be more attacks in town. So maybe we could leave a message to meet like tomorrow at some point at specific location, and we go back to town to, you know, make sure nothing happens.
Yeah, that's what I said. We guard, essentially, the edges of the Black Wolf's territory, so any attacks, in theory, we can pick them up.
Oh, right. Yeah, that sounds good. I'll
But
just
within,
ask-
like, running distance of the town so that we can run away and be alive.
Yeah, basically just patrol like the outskirts, I guess. Or something. Anyways, just the wolves, like, can you ask him to like show up, like, what would be a good time, like next day, like evening or something, or like afternoon. I don't
We
know.
can get him to meet near the altar, 'cause that's like pretty far out of town, where he can show up safely,
In
and that's somewhere we can easily get to.
the other Lycan's territory?
Yeah, 'cause we're gonna go
Well,
attack.
Yeah, just kind of
Yeah.
like meet up and prepare to like go fuck them up.
Yeah, we need to meet outside the territory and then walk in.
Okay.
Yeah.
If we walk in and are planning to meet him there, nothing stops them just ambushing us, killing all of us, and then the wolf
Waiting
coming
for him.
in afterwards
Yeah.
and getting ambushed.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
We meet on the edges, the borders between territories.
Yep.
Or well within Faraday's territory.
Okay.
Okay.
Insert Road X that is on the way between Faraday's
The old country road.
Cove.
Oh.
Okay. So what are you asking the wolf?
That when he comes back to like come meet us at the like altar, whatever the fuck. What would
Not
be a
the
good
altar.
name? No,
Just
no,
the-
but, like, border.
The road between the two, next to, like, somewhere near where Jeremiah's house is, I guess. Like, on that road.
Okay.
We know where his territory starts and ends, just somewhere in Faraday's territory.
Yeah.
Which is a landmark. Doesn't matter what it is.
Okay. Sure, that's easy enough. And what time?
So that we're gonna be there regularly every day, basically patrolling around, and as soon as he's back, get there. And we assume at most of the attacks have happened at night, so we might be better attacking the black wolves at daytime.
Yeah. That way we can also see.
Yeah, that way we can see.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. And like, what the fuck was I supposed to say? Oh my god. Fuck! It's just tell them to like prepare for battle.
Okay.
Prepare for battle.
Prepare for battle.
Turf war!
I can pass this message along.
Thank you. Just bow profusely.
Just holding up the rope with Caroline attached. So, have we got everything set?
I think so.
Right, I'll let go of the rope.
She falls to the ground. You hear like a slight yelp as she hits the ground, and then starts like tearing it, like just whacking it around in the air.
That's a strange one.
She's like a puppy.
Pretty much.
Do not bring the girl to the front line.
Yeah, she stays at home with her parents.
Or maybe do. Who knows?
Yeah, Laurel just like takes a step towards Carol, and then it's like, Thoradin, could you ask her that if she comes and there's no wolves around, that she goes home and stays safe?
Right. You know the Black Wolves?
Yeah.
We're gonna go and murder all of them with your friends.
Yay!
So if your friends aren't around, please stay with Jack and Meredith.
Okay. But you'll give me
And
one of
maybe I'll
those
get
cool
you a hat.
coats, right? Yay!
Wander off.
Bye!
I won't give her a cloak while they're still a threat, because they might be like, hey, this girl's wearing one of my coats.
Yeah, it's fair.
Fucking get her.
Get on. Thoradin wearing the corpse is like, hey, come on. Hey.
Bring it on.
I want to perish.
Cool. So you guys make your way back towards the town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Basically, you want to be northern border of the town where his territory is, making sure nothing is coming out to murder people.
Yeah, you can kind of shortcut through the forest, but it's still going to take you a number of hours to get back to the town itself.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, so it's about 7 or 8 p.m. by the time that you arrive, like on the outskirts of the town. And you just start patrolling.
Yeah.
Patrol for a bit, try and find a good place to actually rest and keep advantage over what might be happening. Because we will need sleep eventually.
Okay. Yeah, you patrol for a bit, and after some time, you see a guard come out from like the city, comes over to you guys. What are you doing?
Patrolling!
Patrolling for what? There's no roads there.
Correct!
So what are you patrolling for?
Because we want to.
It's a good place to attempt to whittle with my broken arm.
Okay.
Just holds up a knife.
Would you like some lemonade? I've got some lemonade in the guardhouse in the tower. Points to like at the wall. There's this like a small guard tower.
I have a general rule of thumb of not accepting food or drink from anyone.
Okay.
Oh, I was going to say yes, but he said no, so I can't really say yes now. Thank you anyway.
Good luck on your patrol. Goes back to
Thank
the
you.
goes back to
too.
the town. Cool. Roll me perception checks.
Proceed forward.
What are
I'm
you
not
looking at?
blind anymore.
I am very blind.
I'm still blind. Whittling is
Jesus
hard.
Christ.
Can I instead be attempting to one-handedly continue carving
Yeah,
the things I was
disadvantage.
carving? Yeah, buddy. Oh.
Still pretty good.
Okay, we take this. We take this.
Yeah, you start learning a new technique where you kind of got what you're carving in one hand, and then the most of the work is being used by your thumb.
Mhm.
And you figure that if you manage to create like a device that you could put over your thumb, you might be able to
Mhm.
actually start carving it with your thumb specifically.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Is anybody watching Ash while she does it? Or is nobody paying attention?
No, we're not watching anything.
Okay.
We don't see shit.
I'm watching.
Yeah, you're all fucking blind.
Very understandable.
I'm doing
frying
research.
mushrooms.
I'm doing research on the runes that we found. I guess.
Can you imagine being that guard? It's like, what are you doing patrolling? Then later you just see one of them's cooking mushrooms, the other's reading, someone's whittling. Patrols just not happening.
Yeah. Strange group that. Strange group that.
Noobs.
Wearing a black cloak, just like, very strange. What would be interesting is like, they smell their own kin, so they're curious as to what's happening. They just come across it and it's like, oh, it's those bastards again.
It's those fucking assholes. Sorry, just doing
Yeah.
something real quick.
Cook, feed. This is my job. I am chef.
I am chef.
Chef is I.
My purpose is to cook. You though, you will feast upon my meat. Wait, that sounds wrong. Wait.
Rotro.
Ruh-roh.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Are you guys staying out of the town for the night? You said that you were gonna find a like a vantage point. Did you say?
Yeah, just a place where we can see things approaching the town from this particular angle.
And you're gonna do watches over the course of the night.
Yep.
Okay. Sounds good.
Not if we watch like we just watched.
True.
Still got some leftover wolf meat of actual, not necrotic wolves. So it's a wild mushroom
Wolf stew.
and wolf meat. It's more of a stir fry.
Nice.
Oh,
He just flips to a random page. For some reason, he has a book of recipes and they deal in wolf. Apparently,
Yeah. Apparently. Okay. Yeah. You
it's
guys.
just a hand-me-down book, like from Talim to Zoradin to his.
You guys begin your watches, doing your perception checks and everything, getting a bit distracted with your various tasks, and the night seems to progress. You all manage to get some sleep, taking turns watching, and yeah, in the morning, well, let me double check something real quick. Yeah, morning comes, and nothing seemed to happen for the whole night. You didn't see anything approaching the walls. You didn't see anything leaving the town, except for like guard patrols and stuff, like intermittently throughout the night.
Okay.
Yeah, the sun rises into the sky, and you guys are staying out here.
Briefly, but we do need to just keep going back to the meeting point and actually being there in case the meeting happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get it?
Okay, so you're not going back into the town at all?
No.
I guess we don't need to.
Really need to, yeah.
I'm gonna pick up some
I have nothing to
ingredients for
sell.
cooking.
Okay. You're gonna pick up some ingredients?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you make your way back into the town towards the general store. As you do, you can hear. It's like early in the morning, like 7 a.m. You can hear commotion on the streets as people are kind of whispering and talking between themselves. You pass by the noble district where there seems to be a large crowd of people.
So I walk over, just stop. Get out of my way. I'm gonna move.
Yeah, you just start gently pushing people aside and they quickly move. You make your way forward and you see that the people are crowded around a rather large looking estate where there are just like dozens of guards all like moving around. There's people being asked questions. They seem to be like butlers and maids and cleaners and stuff like that.
CSI sheep coming through.
Yep. You you make your way up to the front. One of the guards stops you. Can I help you?
Yeah, we were the CSI from the last one.
Oh, you were the ones that figured it out, eh? What?
Yep, that was us.
How'd you know that there was another one?
He just looks at you. How did I know there was another one? What is this funny thing? He looks at the crowd. I'm a genius, right?
Oh. Yeah, alright. Yeah, Carter told me about you. Yeah, I'll take you in. He just starts leading you inside.
The incompetence.
He reminds me of a very specific undead ogre. Very specific.
As
Yeah.
you're
Eh?
as you're making your way in. Yeah, head of the guard was found murdered last night in his bed. Terrible shame. I didn't know him too well, so I'm not too fussed about it, but yep, lots of people upset about it.
And his second in command.
Pardon?
Where is he?
His second in command? That was the
Yeah.
lieutenant.
Right.
Yep. Terrible shame that as well.
And
Yeah,
yeah, I
wasn't that
feel like
good,
there's
though?
definite targeted action going on here.
What? What do you mean?
I would look at all your senior guards and triple their defences.
Oh. That's a good idea. I'll pass that along.
Yeah, it is. Okay, you don't have anyone in charge. Put me in charge for now. That'll do.
You're pretty smart for a greenskin.
Oh no.
Oh no. You done fucked up now.
Is that a rage trigger?
Yeah.
Roll me a wisdom save. Oh, you did. Yep, you fly into a rage.
I don't know, calm emotions.
I turn and will pick this guard up. There's no way to talk to a senior officer.
What?
Roll me an intimidation check.
Oh no.
With advantage, sure.
Hold on. So,
Okay. Let me,
either way, he's launched across the room.
Yeah. You launch him across the room and he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. As he lands on the ground, you hear, like a distinct thud, but you also hear like a squelch. Like he's just landed on something soft. Something wet. Something
Yep.
that may or may not have come out of his own ass.
Yep, good.
That's rough, buddy.
Oh, he's still angry, but this is now where everyone gets a chance
All
to
all
possibly do
all of the
something
guards are
to-
just kind of like stepping away from you, like what the fuck?
Does anyone
So
do
this is
anything?
how
No.
we actually become like.
Talking about the rest of the party as well,
Oh.
who is here.
I am noting down that you have problems controlling your anger.
Okay, he will move forward. Everyone out! I need total silence! And he'll grab the nearest thing and launch it at the next guard. Just like a tankard.
Roll me an intimidation check
I'd suggest listening to him.
with advantage. Yeah. All the guards just start like fucking sprinting out of the like you were like being led into the estate and now they're all just like sprinting out the front door, like tripping over each other.
Well, at least we'll have a peaceful crime scene in a minute.
This is how we
It doesn't
become
actually
like
mean any harm, but I wouldn't risk it.
so like is this campaign's new like direction gonna be that we are gonna be like new heads of guard?
Oh my god.
Good
No,
lord.
we are CSI. CSI 10. Let's go.
Suicide handed.
Is anyone going to do anything to him or try and stop him?
I rolled 5 on my constitution check, so no. I don't know what happens, but he's probably just like shaking like a leaf.
Okay. The
Like
last
even if,
guard is getting out the door, gets a boot in his back and the door is slammed.
Yep, the house seems to be relatively empty now.
Well done.
Nice.
Nope, still angry.
Not much I can do here.
You could do something instead of nothing. Anyway, he's going to angrily investigate that.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna give him a wide berth.
Roll me
Yeah.
roll me an investigation check.
I'm staying 30 feet away from him at
Wait,
least.
with his like, angry ghosts, they all appear.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, that makes sense.
you're just like stomping up the stairs, and then you see a painting that kind of annoys you a little bit. You put your fist through it.
I'm gonna investigate downstairs if he's gone upstairs.
Okay, sure. Roll me an investigation check. Anyone who's investigating.
I'm investigating outside.
Yeah, not going inside with that. I'll be right back.
Okay.
He is upstairs, we are downstairs, we are safe.
No, you begin investigating the downstairs area. Nothing is really of note until you see a shattered window on the back door. The glass is inside, which means that it was broken from the outside.
Yeah. If I look at it, is there any claw marks around, or is it just like it looks like a human's just punched the window?
You can kind of peek your head around and over, and you see that there does seem to be human tracks leading up to the door.
Okay. So this is pre-transformation.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess then well, we found the way he got in.
Yeah, you follow there's like indications of like footprints that lead up towards the stairs.
So I guess we'll just go upstairs where the angry man is.
Yeah, you make your way upstairs. You see that these footprints are indications of movement. Make their way towards a bedroom of sorts.
Do I hear him raging in like another room somewhere?
Probably. You make your way into the bedroom and you see a very similar gruesome sight. Except instead of just one body, there are two bodies strewn across the room.
From what's left of the bodies, does one look slightly bigger than the other?
What do you mean bigger? One of them seems to be a man, one of them seems to be a woman.
Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be the first lieutenant's wife and kid.
No.
Okay. I'll just look for the window that he broke out of again. Said when we know what he did in the attack.
There is no
When he got
window,
out.
but there is a balcony and the doors are open.
Ah, that's how he got out then.
Most likely. Milan, you outside? You're investigating around, and yeah, sure enough, you see a lot of confused and scared guards out the front, and you just loop around the house. That's you. You do, with your investigation check, manage to find the same kind of claw printed marks leading out towards the alleyways. Like it's across like it's across the ground, so there's like very clear claw mark prints across the grass, and then through a garden bed there's trampled flowers and whatnot, and then over the wall of the estate and out into the streets.
I was gonna ask the guards if they noticed all that, but then again, it's probably better that they didn't. Assuming they didn't.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just
Crashing
wondering.
out of one room. Going into the room. So here are the bodies!
Point at them.
Yep, seems to be two bodies. Much in the same fashion, limbs just kind of thrown everywhere. What, torso here, torso there.
Where Zoradin just jumps out the window. Where's your commanding officer?
You're the commanding officer, sir.
Oh, right.
Yeah, you like genuinely just go out the balcony and drop off and shout for the commanding officer. Because the crime has been solved again, or we figured out what's going on.
You see,
So we walk downstairs.
see a very timid-looking man with a plumed helmet. He steps up. He's like, that would be me."
Grab him by the back, leading round to the front door, open the door, and then let Noel lead him round. What
Yeah,
happened?
I'll just lead them to the back door where it's been shattered and they've came in,
Uh-huh. Oh.
and then lead them upstairs to the room and then the balcony.
Ah.
Just as we're going past, he mustn't have liked that painting.
Okay.
Guys, we're gonna solve every fucking crime in this city in like 2 days.
Are you guys following the tracks?
Once
Yeah,
we've told
sure.
them, we'll follow
Yeah.
the tracks.
Okay. Survival checks.
Also, we do already have a team name now, a Team CSI.
Team CSI.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure, I'll roll. Actually, Ash is just kind of out of it and is just back to like absent-mindedly carving things along the way.
Andrew.
Yeah, you follow the tracks over the over the wall and into the city streets through some alleyways. They do seem to maintain their like large claw printed form as they make their way through the alleys and out over one of the city walls. And as you continue to follow it, it does lead back towards the north of the forest. And you notice that this, like where the tracks are, like leading into the forest, was only about maybe 100 feet from where you guys were.
Oh, we suck.
Still more competent than usual. A change in
Easily.
leadership will do them good.
Oh, shit, dude.
Anyway, that aside, probably head to our meeting point just in case,
Cool.
Yeah.
because we're still not in a state to actually walk into battle with.
Yeah.
Did the tracks we found this time, do they lead back north?
Yes.
Alright.
You
We'll
make
go
your way
north.
to the meeting spot, and
Oh yeah, before we left, I would like to shout one thing at that new commanding officer.
uh-huh.
Get more guards guarding your own people.
And then leave.
Okay.
rather angry right now. It is a good idea though. To do it.
Yeah, you make your way towards this meeting spot. It's kind of in the forest between the two territories. And as you make your way there, you do see just a myriad of dozens and dozens of wolves, white wolves, and they're just patrolling along this veritable border. You get closer and closer, and you do see as you get more towards like the actual meeting area that you've designated. It's like a clearing in the forest. It's got like large stone in the center of it, so it's a pretty noticeable landmark. And you see gathering in this clearing is 3 large wolves, bigger than normal wolves, bigger than the black wolves. They've got like bluish white pelts, and you can roll me a nature check. Lalan, you can get one with advantage if you want.
Holy shit, I'm proficient in nature.
I am
Same,
not.
dude.
4!
Doesn't matter, dude.
Yeah, Lalan,
I don't know.
you clearly recognize these wolves as dire wolves. They are usually like
shit.
large pack leaders.
Lord.
And in the center of the of this group is the biggest wolf of them all, a silver furred gigantic wolf that isn't quite, it's not like 2 times bigger than the dire wolves, but it's fairly large, and it seems to like bow its head at you all as you approach.
I found some dire wolves.
I'm not an expert on transforming wolves, but would that be fair enough?
You see the silver furred wolf like raises its head and lowers it in a nod.
Marvellous. I reach around my pockets and pull out the tuft of fur. We have fur of the other wolfman. Which might be helpful if we get lost, I think.
Ash just kind of slides up next to Nolan and just goes, really big wolves.
Nod.
I mean, I know we've seen some weird stuff recently. I didn't know that they could get that big.
I'm gonna pull out my cape, put it on. I'm going for an intimidation tactic.
Would Lalan have mentioned they were dire wolves
Yeah.
to the group? Okay. Do I know what dire wolves are?
Yeah, they're not uncommon or anything.
Yeah, I would just write down on paper explaining what a dire wolf is and just hand it to Ash.
Oh.
A few moments. And Zoning goes, fuck! Forgot to buy food supplies.
You hear the sound of like bones cracking and like splintering as the largest silver furred wolf transforms in front of all of your eyes into a humanoid looking man who we recognize, long beard. Thank you all for coming.
Yes. Thank you all for coming. Scratching the tiny tuft of hair.
These wolves are getting stronger. We must take them out as soon as possible.
Yeah, they almost got us the other day.
I believe he has his own veritable army. We can punch through his defenses and allow you to get close.
Cool. You have to 1v4
Cool.
I will be with you.
Yeah. Now that is promising.
Great.
In other news, we may have got ourselves a new job. But I'll tell you that later.
That's good to hear.
It's not as good as being a chef.
don't know
There's
if
more
it's as good
competent people in the kitchen than there is in that fucking garden.
We'll move out at midday.
Ooh. Look up to where the sun is.
Couple hours.
When is
from
that? How far is this meeting point away from town?
now. About 20 minutes.
Get food supplies! Sprays off.
Bloom.
Cool. And that's where we'll end it for this session, with you guys preparing to go and fuck up some wolves.
And I have gone there and got back with food supplies before
Easy.
next session.
Yeah, easy. Yeah, whatever you want in terms of like food supplies, you can probably just get for like 2 gold, honestly.
Yeah.
And that's like
I
some lavish
basically
shit.
I just want the excuse to go, I'm going to make whatever meal I want while we're in the jungle for a bit.
Yeah, no, easy
Wow.
enough.
Gang war time. CSI
Literally.
time.
Yeah.
Gang war time.
If we do need to start, no, we should start actually noting down possible group names, because
Yeah. you
that's the
are
hardest thing to
part
ever
of the
think of.
group now.
It really is, dude.
You
So
can't be
I'm
Zen of the
gonna-
Dreamy Boys forever.
Just come back with a sheet of paper instead of food supplies. Team, name, ideas. This is an entire page in Noel's book, obviously.
Of course, of course.
Perfect.
Yeah, I know we didn't do a lot today, but you did. You did
That's what it was.
some investigating.
It was stressful enough.
Yeah, that beginning
Oh, it really
fight,
was.
Yikes.
You can see why I gave you the wolf the wolves to help you last time.
Mm-hmm.
No, there was less wolves last time,
Mhm.
and I think it was 6 this time, so action economy was not enough.
Yeah, it really wasn't.
Yep.
The entangle was a power play, and
It
it
was.
was a thing of, you know when you killed that one wolf when there was 2 on Zorodin? I knew I could tank 1 more hit due to relentless
Ooh,
endurance. I was
relentless
like, I
endurance. It was
know
a
I'm
fucking
fine as
crit
long as that
too.
other wolf goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was close.
It's like,
No,
that
I
would.
don't think
It was close.
I just 1v1 the wolf the entire time. Not a good idea.
I need to roll a 12 on my next health, please. Thank you.
I mean, not a good idea when you don't have like melee spell attacks.
I mean, I don't really have spell attacks in general.
Okay.
Catapult.
I find it
Catapult
very
and
funny.
spell touch.
Yeah. My character has like actual like not combat spells except like 1 combat spell and 1 combat cantrip. She doesn't understand magic. She can't cast any of it. It's just really funny, dude.
Yeah.
I had
But
this
it's like upon last level up, I took like Thunder Wave to protect myself, but like no one was next to me the whole time.
Yeah. Rage, remind me to actually write up something for your patron
Okay,
before next session.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Possibly
Right.
think about what spells we need for a gang wall.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, do whatever prep
Do
you
I
need.
get? I think I actually get spells at some point. That's ridiculous.
It is kind of ridiculous.
Yes.
Hold on, I'll tell you what spells I
A low
actually
magic
get.
setting where every single person in the party is casting magic. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna end this stream here though. Thank you everyone for watching, I appreciate it. See you guys next week. Wiki from LA. Out. Bye bye.